We're on. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Weller Does Delmarva. This is show number 191. We're just 9 shows away from our 200th show, our bicentennial show. So good morning. You're watching Weller Does Delmarva. We have a full show for you. We're going to be right here with you till 10 o'clock this morning, and we have different guests on. I think I have 4 or 5 different people we're going to talk to. So it's going to be an action-packed show. Hopefully everybody will get along, and everything will be good. So we're going to take a quick commercial break, and I'm going to be right back with Colin Walls, Walls Service Center. Stay tuned. Hi, everybody. It's Jim Weller from Weller's in Bridgeville talking to you about a 12-foot landscape trailer. This is one of the most popular single-axle trailers we sell. When you're buying a landscape trailer, you want to remember this. Once you buy it, you're going to use it for more things, and if you don't use it for more things, all your friends are going to want to borrow it, and they'll use it for more things. So please, whatever size you think of, go just a little bigger, because it's a whole lot cheaper to do it the first time around. So this is a 12-foot long landscape trailer. Of course, we have them in 8-foot and 10-foot, but this is a 12-foot. We even have them in 14-foot. So if you're looking for a landscape trailer, this one here is 76 inches between the fenders. The only reason I say that is because some people sell 6-foot wides. It's hard to get a mower that cuts 6 foot of grass in a 6-foot wide trailer because it has that little chute that sticks out. So this is why we stock them in 76 inches wide. This comes with 15-inch tires, not 14-inch. It comes with white style wheels, and it has a very unique ramp gate. See the ramp gate here? Okay, this ramp gate will stay straight up when you're towing it if you want, but you have the option to lay it down. I can't lay it all the way down without letting it slam, but it lays all the way flat on the floor in case you were hauling something long or you just didn't want the wind resistance, okay? It also folds all the way down like a normal ramp gate does. So at Weller's Utility Trailers, we've got trailers. We've got new ones. We've got a tremendous selection of used trailers. If you don't want to pay the price of a new trailer, check out our used ones. They change by the day. Almost every day we get a used trailer in. Either we buy it or we trade them in. So if you got to trade in, we want to make a deal, all right? So look around, shop around. There's plenty of places that sell trailers. But before you make a final decision, give us the opportunity to earn your business at Weller's Utility Trailers on Route 13 in Bridgeville. We're open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, and Saturday, 9 to 1. Our phone number is 302-337-8228, 337-8228. You can see all of our inventory at wellers.com. And other than that, I'm inviting you to tune in my radio and TV show on Saturday mornings called Weller Does Delmarva from 7 to 10, right there on Delaware 105.9 and My Cozy TV or Facebook Live. Other than that, that's it. Check me out on the web. Call me on the phone. Come see me in person. Have a fine day and a Weller night. I'll see you. Bye-bye. All right, there you go. Doesn't get much more real than that. There's a commercial I made promoting the show in the middle of the show, and now we're doing the show. So good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Weller Does Delmarva, and now Colin Walls is going to tell you everything that Walls Service Center has to offer. Good morning, Colin.
Good morning. I'm not going to tell you everything because
I'll hold some back.
Yeah, unless Brooks got some cards that's got a little more than 3 minutes on it.
Because you got, what, 59 years worth to tell us
Right,
about.
exactly. So
all right.
We're going to talk about air conditioned service, your car, automotive air conditioning. We do lots of it. The other day, we had, or actually over the last couple of weeks, we've had other shops recommending us and sending us work.
That's nice.
Yeah, that light is bright, isn't it, Colin?
Mm-hmm.
It just
came
came
out.
up.
Glare?
Well, no, yeah, it's just... It's like my halo. It's like my halo around me. It's
lit up.
Everything up. So anyway, we've had a couple shops, sending us work, dash work, so the evaporator cores in vehicles.
Well, did I see the dry zone truck in there?
The dry zone truck was there, yeah.
And what were they getting done?
They were getting a heater core, some front end work. They actually needed a rack and pinion for the front end, but the heater core was leaking. It was leaking all inside of the truck.
Oh, wow.
So we had to pull the dash out of that one as well. So we've had quite a few dash jobs here in the last couple of weeks, and it's no problem. We can handle them. We do them all the time.
And when you're done, you can't even tell you've been there.
Yeah.
Other than what was leaking is not leaking anymore.
Right, yeah, other than that.
Other than that.
Other than the antifreeze not running on the floor anymore.
And having a smell in the cab and so on.
Right. So, but we can take care of it, whether it's a minor component in your AC system that's bad or if it's a major component, we can do it at Wall Service Center. We can the one we get the biggest comments or the biggest amount of comments on is the lifetime warranty on the air conditioning compressors we offer.
Just even for me, you buy a $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 vehicle, you don't even get a lifetime warranty on the AC unit.
Right.
If it goes bad and you decide to get a new one at Walls Service Center, you're saying, hey, don't worry about it. It's got a lifetime guarantee on it.
That's right. If you own that vehicle for the next 20 years, it's covered by our lifetime guarantee. And you're not getting this guarantee from somebody that just started in business 6 months ago.
Correct.
This guarantee is from a business that's been in business for 59 years,
Right.
and we plan on being around.
Fourth generation.
Fourth generation. My son Colin is actually in the business now, so we are.
I don't even know of any repair shop that's on their third generation.
I don't either. I can't think of any.
I mean, so it's quite a
sure.
testament to doing it right, to using good quality parts, having good staff, doing the job right at the right price.
That's right. Well, hey.
What else can you say, Wall Service Center?
Yeah, well, I would say give us a call, 422-8110. Also, you can go to wallservicecenter.com on the web.
On the web.
Yep, and you can just stop in, 220 Northeast Front Street, downtown Milford.
Is that like the Milford Web or using the World Wide Web?
World Wide Web, but you don't have to do www anymore. They stopped that
just
back
put
in 95.
just on
Jim.
Wall Service Center.
Yeah.
Okay. 422-8110. Open today at 8 o'clock?
Open 8 to noon today.
8 to noon.
I encourage you to get to downtown Milford. Check out all the shops down there. Check out our Riverwalk. And just...
Okay.
All right. Time for radio.
Time for radio. All right. So I forgot what my instructions were. But anyway, okay, good morning. We are on the radio, everybody. And welcome to our 191st show of Weller Does Delmarva. That's amazing. 9 more shows, and we're going to have our bicentennial celebration at the Dry Zone Red Barn, and me and Barry are going to tell you all about that about 7:30-ish. 7:30-ish is when we're going to do that. So anyway, I want to tell you, first of all, that we've got a lot going on here today. I've got some different guests. I've got Craig Dorman going to be on with me in just a few minutes from Dorman Custom Apparel and Embroidering and things like that. Got something really neat he's doing to raise some money. And then we got Barry Adkins from Dry Zone. He's on his way. The Bill West, the mayor of Georgetown, is going to be joining us. Sherry Yerkes is going to be here talking about her dance studio and some great opportunities that have come her way. She wants to share with everybody and give people a chance to get involved. And Sky Brady's going to be here. So we've got an action-packed show, and that doesn't count Brandon and Brooks and Colin and myself and everybody else. So stay tuned. If you're listening on the radio and you've just got to go, or you're watching on TV and you got to go, you can always watch this show on Facebook Live, the Jim Weller there, not G-Y-M-J-I-M. See, right here on my shirt. Jim Weller. Wherever I'm at. See it? Jim Weller on Facebook, so you can watch it live or you can watch it later. Also, if you say, well, I'm not on Facebook, that's okay. You can go to WellerDoesDelmarva.com and watch the show there, too. We got them all stacked up, just right one on top of the other. So anyway, it's Weller Does Delmarva every Saturday morning, 7 to 9 on the radio and 7 to 10 on My Cozy TV. So good morning, good morning, good morning. Now, here's my list of things that Brooks gives me every week. You can tell what his favorite color is. But anyway, so that's the list. So where am I at on the list, Brooks? Have I talked to Colin? I have.
You have.
We
yes.
played the commercial already.
Yep.
We talked about some of our guests, all of our guests. Did I mention Mid-South Audio?
You have not yet.
Mid-South Audio has really done a great job of helping equip this studio here, plus the other studio we use on Wednesday nights for Live with Walls and Weller. And Mid-South Audio, if you need a microphone or a speaker, or you need to rent something, you want to buy something, you need something rented to you and somebody to operate it, they do it all. And there's a lot of equipment in here, and we want to say thank you to Mid-South Audio in Georgetown for all that they do. They travel. They put on events everywhere. I talked to Kevin Short last night. He was over at the Avalon Theater and just doing things over there. So they get around. So anyway, it's MidSouthAudio.com. And Kevin Short's been in business 28 years. Can you believe it? When you see him, he must have just been a teenager when he started. So anyway, 856-6993, 856-6993, MidSouthAudio.com. Good friends of ours, good supporters of the show, and they sell, service, install, and rent good equipment. It's not a music store, but all kinds of things to put on a performance or a show or whatever. So if you have any questions, just call, ask, check out their website. All right. What is next? I tell you what else we got. Wilson's Auction's having a big sale, but how about I talk to Craig Dorman first? Is that okay? So, Craig, why don't you come on down, have a seat, bring your goodies. I got to know Craig a little bit through Facebook, watching him. He does apparel and embroidering and things like that, silk screening, shirts, hats, and so on. But he's got a little passion for something that he wants to help raise some money for something, and I kind of admire him. This is something new that I don't think it's new, but it's just something, it's his newest project. I'll say it like that. So good morning, Craig.
Good morning. Good morning.
You got to really hug that microphone. And tell me, are you nervous?
Yes.
Really? Well, your hair's standing on end. So anyway, how was the ride over?
Not bad. Not
Not bad. You're from what? Georgetown, Milton?
Milton, outskirts of Milton.
Outskirts of Milton. Milton's a huge town, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it's got blacktop all over the roads. I mean, it's a big city.
Don't
But
blink.
anyway.
Don't blink.
Don't blink, right? It's like going through Lincoln, Allendale, and so on.
That's right.
But anyway, they're all good communities. And you have a full-time job, but as a secondary job, you do screen printing, embroidering. You make T-shirts. Were you just involved with the Milton Little League, making a bunch of shirts for them?
Did Milton Little League and Rehoboth Little League this year.
Okay.
So, yeah.
That's a lot of shirts, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
And they're
21
usually little
teams.
ones?
Yep. Well, some are little. You
Some are
small all the way to 5XL.
Okay. So you help design, or do they already have the design, or could help design if they wanted it?
Yes, it's kind of a mix. I mean, if you have a design, that's the way I prefer it.
Okay.
A little bit easier, an EPS or a JPEG art file, and we can move the process on a lot quicker.
Okay. If not, you'll help somebody design
Yes,
something.
but we will design.
So you do little leagues, you do businesses.
Yeah, I have probably in the range of about 30 businesses that I do in the local area.
Okay. How long you been doing this?
6 years.
6 years. All right.
Yep.
Well, that's pretty good. All right, but today we're going to talk about something. Recently, the Delaware State Police had a tragic event where a trooper was killed.
Yep.
In the line of duty, and the funeral was yesterday. And to see the pictures, what a tribute. I mean, out there in the pouring rain, thousands of people, and very sad scenario. But in the middle of all that, a lot of people have said, we'd like to do something. We'd like to make a difference in the families' lives, or help be more supportive of the state police. I personally am kind of a big fan of the state police, good friends of them, and because what a lot of people don't think about, they get upset if they get a speeding ticket or something like that, but they're looking out for us. And when there's a tragedy and you watch the pictures, and who's running in when everybody else is running out, and it is their job, and they do a good job of it. And so you've decided to do something to raise some money for, what's the letters, DS?
It's hashtag DSP Strong.
Okay, DSP Strong.
That's correct.
All right, and this is a can koozie. It's on a bottle or a can or a cup or a mug or beverage. Okay, and tag on with the blue stripe.
And on the back I did.
The blue.
And then I have a version.
Oh, okay. No.
Design is, there's two from back design.
There's one. Two.
There you go.
Yeah. So there's different designs on the back. Or go to the Trooper Association for them to, wherever they.
Correct. Which I am a Lower State Police Credit Union. And I spoke to them yesterday, figure out exactly. It's brought all in.
Right. Wow. Well, very good with that. So basically, you're not making any money on it. You're bare bones. No profit involved here. Nobody making a gain. You're selling these for $5.
That's correct.
And then the Delaware State Police's goal is to try to raise $1,000 with this.
I hope so.
Hope so. Well, I want to help you make that happen, so I want to let folks know that, you can purchase one of these. You can buy 5 of them, 10 of them. Maybe you own a business and you say, I got a dozen employees. I want to give them all one. Or Mother's Day is right around the corner or something like that. Or you just want to buy them and give them out to your friends or your relatives, or you just want one for yourself. Can people buy many, or are you just limiting them to a couple a person, or how are you doing this?
No limit. No limit at all.
Okay, so somebody could literally buy 50 of them?
That's correct.
Okay, so I was just going to let you know that these are for sale wherever I'm at here. I always never get it right. So these canned koozies are $5 a piece. The money is going to go to the Delaware State Police, and then they're going to use it where they see needed. And you're hoping to raise at least $1,000 doing this.
We sure hope so.
All right, now, I was noticing on Facebook, what is your name on Facebook? Just Dorman, or no?
No. Well, I have a personal page, but my business page is Dorman's Custom Apparel.
Dorman's Custom Apparel.
That's
and
correct.
I was on there last night, and I just noticed one person after another saying, hey, I want one of these. I'll take one of these. I'd like one of these. So I think you're going to go through them real quick. I mean, are you doing like 100 of them, or what's your plans?
I have 300 made right now.
Do you really?
Yes.
I mean, what if somebody just said, well, I'm just going to take 100 of them?
That's totally fine. I mean,
Okay. So no limit spending here today, folks.
That's
you
correct.
You can spend up to 300 of them. You can buy up to 300 of them right now if you want them. So they're ready to go. So if you got it in your mind and you say, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to buy all 300 of these things and do something with them. So I'm going to make your life easy here real good today. I'm just going to buy all 300 of them. Okay? And I'm going to give them away. So how's that?
That's fine with me.
I'll take all 300 of them. The guys sitting here are like, man, he always does that. He buys a lot of everything. So now you'll have to decide if you want to make more.
All right.
Okay, so I'll take the first 300. And so I'm going to say this: if you want one, now I'm going to mess up your customers. In other words, the people that want to buy them, you going to make any more, or you don't know?
I will have to now.
All right,
Looks
so
that
I'll
way.
take the first 3. Am I messing you up? I'll take the first 200 because you already have people wanting them.
Yeah,
You do.
I would have to print some.
All right, so I won't
ASAP.
mess you up. I'll put it like this: I'm going to buy some of them, and we'll talk about that off the air because I don't want to mess you up. I didn't even think about that.
That's
because you've already got people saying I want some.
Right.
And then I'll buy some, and I'll decide how I'm going to get rid of them, and that way you could take care of the people that have already spoke because they spoke before I spoke. So I don't want to be rude to them. So I'll do that. And then we'll decide how we're going to distribute them from there. All right. Well, anyway, I want to talk about what else you do because I've been talking to you about having some shirts embroidered and things like that. And you've given me some ideas that I didn't quite 100% think about where you're saying, okay, you could start with just embroidering a shirt, but then you could put your name. Mm-hmm. But now people are doing sleeves too. Is that right?
Yes, and the top of your back, just below the collar, you can put a slogan or your logo if that's what you want.
Okay, so your slogan or your logo. And what else do people do? I mean, they also do screen printing.
Yeah.
All right.
Screen printing and embroidery is what I major in. I do a little bit of promotional products as far as koozies and.
Do many people buy koozies?
That seems to be that's the best for me, only because I don't have all the sizes involved. That's why a lot of times this is what I go to when I do a fundraiser or something, because I don't have all the sizes from youth all the way up to adult, and you have all the sizes that get confusing. So this way, I just the koozies is one size fits all.
So the people that posted on Facebook saying I want a koozie, you're ready for them?
Yes, I'm ready for them today.
Okay,
Yes.
so I'm going to touch base with you after that crowd has got all of theirs. Is that okay?
That's fine.
And then I'll tell you what I'm thinking because I just had this thought here today. So I'll put mine on hold. You go ahead and take care of the people that said it. So if you want one, you need to go to Dorman's Custom Apparels on Facebook. Put a note there, and then you're going to coordinate how all that's going to be handled.
Correct.
Okay. And can we give a phone number out?
Sure. My phone number is 302-684-4852.
684-4852. You know,
That's
this
correct.
is a really nice thing you're doing. And you
Well, I appreciate
shared with
it.
me you've done some other things to help people raise money and stuff like that. And I like businesses that do that. In other words, you're saying, look, I don't know what I can do, but you're doing all that you can do.
Oh, I'm
other words.
trying.
And, well, I could see that. And I think that's very nice. So, Dorman's Custom Apparel, 684-4852.
4852.
Now, what else do you want to tell us? Don't be in a hurry. Don't pay attention to Brooke.
No, I just anybody out there, if you have a business and you want koozies with your logo on it to help promote your business, you can give me a call.
Wow.
If you have polos, if you want polos done like Mr. Weller does, we can take care of you. If you want T-shirts or
And T-shirts can be this price for one color, this price for 4 colors. It all depends on how involved somebody wants to get.
correct.
Is that right?
Yeah,
So-
the more colors you choose on your design, the higher the price is going to be.
Okay. And what's a turnaround time, a reasonable turnaround time? Somebody wants, do people buy a dozen shirts or 50 shirts, or how does it usually go?
People call a lot and want a dozen.
Okay.
Obviously, quantity resolves the price. Obviously, the more you get, the better price I can give you.
Okay.
So.
All right, the more you get, the better price. That's just exactly my
Quantity.
language. That's like
Yeah.
singing a song to me.
Yeah, quantity is where you're going to get your magic
Right,
number that you
volume.
want. Yeah, that volume. That's correct.
All right. Well, how's it been so far?
It's not been too bad. A little nervous, but
Okay. Well,
I'm making it, I
relax.
think.
All right. What do you do for a living?
I work for DelDOT. Been with
Okay.
DelDOT for about 18 years.
Have you really?
Yep.
Wow. All right. What'd you do before that?
I built houses for a while.
No kidding.
So, yeah.
All right. Well, DelDOT does a good job. I was watching them. They do really good with that brining. In other words, I'm just saying, man, they're on it. I can always tell when bad weather's coming because I see the brine.
Right.
Because I don't listen to the radio or news too much.
We'll come out and
So-
put stripes on the road, that's for sure.
So anyway, anything else that you do or want to say or add or promote your business in any way?
I just want to thank you for giving me this opportunity here.
Oh, you're welcome.
I really wasn't going for this. I wasn't looking for this much press. It's just something that I felt like I wanted to do.
I
I've done
admire
it.
you for doing it. I mean, you've stepped right up. I mean, if this raises $1,000, that's a good thing.
Yeah. That's my goal. I mean,
yeah. So that's a nice donation. And okay, I don't want to cut you off, but is there anything else?
That's it.
So we'll get together. So right now, if anybody wants one, $5, get up with Dorman's Custom Apparel on Facebook, and then I will get with you and figure out what I'm going to do. I just want to re-engage.
They can leave a message also on 302-684-4852.
684-4852. Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Jim.
Thanks for coming.
Appreciate all your time.
All right, everybody. So get one because they may be a collector's item. Think about that. If he does only make 300 of them, that's going to be all there is. So good event, good thing. Dorman's Custom Apparel on Facebook. Right? Right. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right.
Guys.
Brooks Ritter, how'd I do?
You did good.
What do you think of that? Isn't that nice?
That's really nice. That's
Here's
pretty
a
awesome.
businessman said, look, I want to do something. I want to make a difference. He's done it. And we need to help people consider getting one of them. All right, thanks a lot. All right, what in the world is next on my list? I'm doing pretty darn good, aren't I?
You actually are.
I didn't talk about Wilson's auction now. See you. Okay, I'll get up with you. All right, Wilson's auction is having a couple big sales today, okay? So first of all, in Lincoln, Route 113 in Lincoln, Wilson's auction is having a big sale today starting at 10 o'clock. They've got stuff inside, outside. They have just been having large amounts of stuff brought in. And they're saying, where do you get it? It'd be like you. Like it would be like Brooks cleaning out his closets, cleaning out his garage, and saying, oh, you don't have a garage, right? But anyway, Brooks cleaning out his closets and saying, I want to take this stuff and turn it into cash. And it's that simple because we take stuff down there by the trailer load, and then Brandon goes down and picks it up, and it's in cash. And it's a little bit of everything. So if you got something you want to sell and turn it into cash, take it to Wilson's auction on Route 113 in Lincoln. Then you say, well, I want to buy something. I want to go to an auction. It's a lot of fun. It's neat watching people bid on stuff. There's bargains galore. Wilson's auction has numerous auctioneers going at one time. They have stuff inside, outside, and they're right on Route 113 in Lincoln. And at 10 o'clock today, there's a big auction. But then at 9 o'clock today, there is a auction, and it's up in Dover, okay? It's on Pearson's Corner Road in Dover at 9 o'clock today. And I see a picture of a big excavator. They've got dozers, tractor, trench roller, skid loaders, trailers, equipment, horse-drawn vehicles. There's a horse-drawn buggy that I really have an interest in. I thought it would be neat, get that thing, put it out front here, something like that. Kind of always wanted one. But they've got a lawn and garden stuff, shop equipment, tools, and just a lot of different stuff. So anyway, you guys laughing at it.
I can just see you riding around.
I can too, okay? It's a trailer, kind of. Anyway, today at 9 o'clock up in Dover. So go to wilsonsauction.com. Look at all the different things. Tuesday nights they have an auto auction at 6 o'clock. And the phone number is 422-3454. 422-3454 if I have confused you or if you have any questions. Or go to wilsonsauction.com on the web. Tell them I sent you to. All right, now, is Brandon ready?
Brandon is ready.
Oh, you're right here. Don't sneak up on me like that. It reminds me of that movie, Mr. Deeds. Everybody remember that? And that guy was always sneaking right up on him.
Hello,
I have
Mr.
no idea
Deeds.
what I'm talking about. All right. So anyway, Brandon, you've had a good week?
I have had a good week.
All right.
And still rolling.
Still rolling. Oh,
Yeah.
that's right. You're in sales today.
I am in sales.
Got to jump on Brooks now this morning.
He is just a little
He's
jump.
stranded. Brooks will have to be in here till what, 10:15?
10:15, yeah.
And Brandon will be out of here at 9 o'clock. So,
Ready to go.
you want to give out your phone number at some point?
Yes.
Was it 448?
0049.
Hey, that was not Brandon's phone
In
number.
the beginning, nobody wanted to give out their cell phone number. Now it's like they're giving out each other's cell phone numbers. Isn't that nice?
There you go.
All right, Brandon, what do you want to talk about?
Number one, come in and see me today. Of course, obviously. My goal is to be the number one salesman this week. I am neck and neck with Earl right
Weren't
now.
you guys really neck and neck and neck? Everybody's neck was neck and neck and neck last week.
Yeah,
right?
last week I think
All
we all
three of you
tied.
tied.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, right, I don't want to do that again. I want to be the top dog.
Top dog.
Top dog.
And
All right.
and it's close. I mean,
Yeah.
Earl and Brandon are tied, and I'm one behind.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. So tomatoes catching up.
I like
That's
ketchup.
good.
All right. So anyway, folks, you've got Earl, Brandon, Brooks, Terry, Jason. You got quite a group of people you could talk to. But they all have fun. They all get along. But it is competitive here. It is,
yes, it's very
competitive.
Saturdays are I guess the term is cutthroat. They're very
your last chance for the week.
Yeah, it's very aggressive on Saturdays, especially when we're very, very close to each other at sales.
And we've had some really nice days. So I want to give a big thank you. We're having a lot of customers buy 1, 2, 3 trailers. A lot of contracting businesses are picking up, and things are feeling good. So is there something specific you wanted to hit, or other words, just see Brandon?
Well, that's obviously the number one thing, but this time of the year, obviously trailers are a big thing right now. But
landscapers,
landscapers. But actually, the enclosed have been doing really well. As
people like locking them up and getting them out of the weather. Yeah, we've had some rain.
Yeah, we have. But not only trailers. Sheds and carports are a big thing this time of the year.
Oh, we're going to run out of time, but I want to talk about this shed that's coming next week.
Yeah.
Tell them real quick.
Okay. Well, we've got a custom shed coming in.
These are Amish made.
They are Amish made. And this actual shed is actually so big, they can't transport it down the road, so they have to build it on site. 15 foot wide, 15 by 15 by 9 foot walls. It's a custom pool house.
And so they're going to build it on site.
Build it right there on the customer's yard.
Wow, isn't that kind of neat?
Yeah, so what they do is they actually prefab it and bring it down in walls and floor and roof and all that and put it all together.
To watch it is really amazing. I mean, it's like, we need to hire a company to go do a time lapse. I wonder if there is such a thing as that, in other words, people that provide that service. So we would have a time lapse video of it. All right, well, anyway, without that being, I could get these guys to do it. Maybe. These two over here. One thing.
Candy.
All right. Well, maybe this one might be worth it. So anyway, I was just thinking of that. We ought to have a time-lapse video of this. But they've built the shed already, and they take it apart, and they bring it down, and they're going to put it up in the yard because it was too wide to haul. But we had one recently where there was too many trees in the yard.
Correct.
And the gentleman wanted it right here between these two trees, and the only way to do it was assemble
it right there on site. Yeah.
All right. So they're going to do that this week.
They are, and so any obstacles you think might be the problem of not being able to buy a shed, bring them up because we probably have a way to be able to get you taken care of.
They don't have the money.
Well, that we might have to figure something else
out. There's no rent to own in sheds, is there?
There is rent to own in sheds. Yes.
I don't mention that. There's rent to own.
Yeah, and it's a points-based system.
Big down payment?
Not usually, no. I mean, big shed, you have a decent down payment, but
I mean, a $2,000 or $3,000 shed.
You're probably talking, maybe $100 down payment.
$100 down on rent to own.
Yeah.
Gee whiz, that's a heck
it's
of a
not
deal.
bad, and like I said, it's points-based. So if you're struggling in the credit world right now,
points like on your driver's license?
No.
Oh, are we taking a? Okay, so I'm going to be right back after this commercial break. Stay tuned.
Jason, what are you doing?
I'm dealing cards.
Dealing cards? What are you doing? What are you talking about?
Jim said to make deals on this nice little patio set that we have here. Look, it's got an umbrella, a table, 4 chairs.
Make deals?
Yeah,
I don't think he was talking about making deals as in cards. I think he was talking about making a deal on the patio set.
I thought he meant make a deal on the patio set.
Well, we are going to make a deal on this patio set for you. It's a 6-piece patio set. 4 chairs, a table, and an umbrella. All for one money. $99. Give us a call at 337-8228. Stop on in. Take advantage of this deal. We only have a few available. You can check us out online at wellers.com as well.
Oh, I can talk now? I couldn't get my hands moving, so I can't talk. All right, everybody, that was something very interesting. Little table, chairs, umbrella, everything for one money. What a great Mother's Day gift. $99. I do believe we are running out of them. So if you want one, I can't get any more at that price. $99 for all 6 items. Colin Walls has joined me, Walls Service Center. What is going on, Colin Walls?
Well, we're talking about air conditioning today, AC service on your car.
Okay.
And so, we do lots of different things, but AC is our number one thing we do in the summertime. People seem to notice their air conditioning not working a lot more when it's hot out than when it's cold out. Yeah, that's what I've found.
All right. They're pretty perceptive, aren't they?
They are perceptive.
So when it's hot out, more people notice their air conditioner is not working than when it's cold out.
Exactly. Yep. Yep.
That's how smart the Delawareans are.
That's right. So anything that needs to be done on your automotive air conditioning at Wall Service Center, we can take care of it.
Okay.
We can do everything from just a minor recharge on up to replacing or repairing any component in the system. And I do like to talk about the AC compressor. If your compressor is bad and needs to be replaced, we can give you a lifetime warranty on that. So as long as you own that car, you're going to be covered under that lifetime warranty for the compressor.
Really?
Yeah. So
that really does sound hard to believe. But I mean, I guess when you get these big warranties, it's important to ask who's offering them. Have you been in business very long?
Right. When did you start in business? And you might want to consider that. To see if the company's strong enough to stay in business. For as long as you're going to own that car.
You don't want a 5-year warranty with somebody that's been in business 6 months.
Right, and that's important. So we've been in business since 1958. That's 59 years now that we've been in business. I'm the third generation. My son actually is working with us now, so he's the fourth generation.
Wow.
And so we're just saying that hey, we're going to stay in business. We've been in business for 59 years, and we plan to keep on going and push through. You know what I mean? Some tough times have been around, and we've seen 59 years of ups and downs in the business, and I think we're prepared to handle any new ones that are coming soon. So, Wall Service Center, we can take care of all your automotive AC needs. Give us a call, 422-8110. Stop in at 220 Northeast Front Street, downtown Milford, or you can go to our website, wallservicecenter.com. All the information's right there, just in case you forgot everything I just said.
Okay. All right. So, anyway, just want to let you know that Wall Service Center, I get stuff done there. Very happy. And check them out. Now, we're going to be with you till 10 o'clock this morning. And I'm going to pause for just a second for the radio crowd to come on board. So, stay right there. I'll be right back. Okay, everybody, we're back with you here. You're listening to Jim Weller, and Weller Does Delmarva. And good morning, good morning, good morning. And you heard from Craig Dorman there a few minutes ago. He's got a great thing going on with those koozies and trying to raise some money to donate to the Delaware State Police Association to help with different things. And I admire him for that, and I appreciate him doing it, in other words. And I'm going to get some of them and do something with them. But I want to make sure everybody else gets a chance to get them, too. So that's Craig Dorman. You can look him up on Facebook, Dorman's Custom Apparel, I believe it was, and get yourself one of those. Next is, I'm going to have my other guest on here in just a minute, but I did want to mention that Weller's Utility Trailers is going to be open today. Brandon will be over there by 9 o'clock. Brooks will be over there by 10:15. The store's going to open at 9. And we're going to do some business today. We've had a really nice week, and it looks like a beautiful day out. Yesterday was a little rainy, was it not?
Yeah, we've got everybody, we gave people days off this week so we could all be ready to go today.
Oh, really? We got a really full staff?
We do.
Oh, excellent. That's good. So it's good to get a day off, but it's good to be fully staffed, too. I did mention Wilson's Auction, big sale today. I just wanted to make sure people check out wilsonsauction.com. But while I'm at it, I just want to mention another great advertiser, which is my friend Bill Strickland, owns L&W Insurance Agency, and he takes good care of me. And whether you need commercial coverage or residential or personal or business or workman's compensation or what else? Let me think. Renter's insurance, just a lot of different things. If you need insurance, personal or business, L&W Insurance Agency will help you out. I see Barry has arrived. But anyway, L&W Insurance Agency has been around a long time, and I deal with them, even life insurance, health insurance, any kind of insurance. And you might say, well, I'm fully insured, so what difference does it make? Well, it makes a lot of difference when you have a claim. This is where the rubber meets the road with L&W. If you have a claim, and you need some help with that claim, or you want them to be right in the middle of it, they will help you, okay? In other words, they get involved. They want you to be satisfied with how you're handled during a claim. Many places sell insurance. You can buy it at 1-800-I-don't-know-you if you want, or anywhere. But at L&W, they give you personalized service. They've been around 84 years serving our community, and Bill Strickland and his team will do a good job. So if you need insurance, you give them a call. If you have insurance and you want a second opinion, because the only time I've ever seen anybody upset with insurance is when they have a claim and they're handled poorly, or they find out they were underinsured. Okay? So that's the thing you want to find out before you ever need any type of insurance service. So it's 856-7828, 856-7828, lwinsurance.com on the web, and they'll take good care of you. Now, Barry has arrived. This is Barry Atkins from Dry Zone. I refer to him as Mr. Drysdale, Mr. Dry Zone now and then. But anyway, so good morning to you there, young man.
Good morning. How are you doing today?
How was the ride over?
It was adventurous.
Did you get a speeding ticket today?
Not today.
Not today?
Yeah, they got
oh my
away.
Gosh, he's off He's off his game. All right. So anyway, we're gonna get his tag number, Brandon, in the vehicle, so we can call him in as a suspicious character.
Right.
All right. So anyway, how is Dry Zone doing?
Doing great.
You enjoying the rain?
It's a great. It was nice.
It was wet, wasn't it?
Oh my gosh, that was a lot of
The
water.
worms and the birds were happy.
And that's causing us to be busy, and of course we're hiring in all positions.
Are you really?
Yes.
Wow.
So
kind of excited
growing
for you. Growing and hiring and so on. So all your help wanted positions, are they listed there at dryzone.com?
They're at dryzone.com. They're on our Facebook page.
So give me some examples. What do you want somebody to do?
Well, we need some more design specialists. That's the person who goes out to the home and inspects the property for what they might need.
Figure out what somebody needs.
We need.
Are these full-time or part-time?
They're all full-time.
All full-time?
Everything we do is full-time.
Okay.
We need construction crew members.
Okay. To go out and actually install
the products.
Okay.
And that's year-round, full-time also.
Year-round, full-time, okay.
We need
52 weeks a year?
All of them, yep.
All right. Okay.
I need help in my department as far as, like, we call them, for our home show promoters, so I can have people help me out.
Every time you say it, I think that would be a good job for me.
Yeah, come on out.
Seriously, I could see me working a home show, talking to people. How you doing? What's going on? Because I have some experience with Dry Zone. In other words, I've had a couple projects done and so on. That's what you need to do. You need to reach out to customers.
That's the best idea I've heard yet. Holy
Seriously.
cow.
You already thought of it, I'm sure. But I'm just saying, there's who you need to get, even if they tag team with one of your, you know what I mean? But, somebody who had a job done, who's, like, very happy, who's good talking, and,
and wants to work on a Saturday and Sunday, come out and see me.
Yeah, well, a lot of people might do it as a little hobby or something.
It'd be fun.
Pick up some pocket change to spend at Weller's.
There you go.
So, anyway. All right.
And so all departments.
Can they apply online?
They can apply online.
Can they stop in?
Stop in.
For real?
Yes.
Could they stop in today?
They can. I'll be there as soon as I leave here till 2 o'clock.
Really?
Yes.
You're going to be at the barn today?
I am.
Hey, folks, if you've never met Barry, stop in and say hi to him today. How about that?
We're open from 8-ish to 2.
8-ish to 2. Because you got to get down here and get there. Okay. All right. Well, let's talk faster. Maybe the time will go quicker. All right. So Barry will be there 8-ish and till 2.
Till 2.
All right. Man, you aren't even going to make the Greenwood barbecue chicken on your way by.
Oh, I know.
Isn't that awful?
Shoot.
Man, if you didn't open till 8:30, you could have got it. All right. So anyway, Dry Zone's hiring. Barry's going to be at the barn today, working a trade show. That really does interest me a little bit. It would just be kind of fun, In other words, because you're really just talking to people, telling them about Dry Zone, asking if they want one of the free inspections or...
That's what it's all about.
Whatever. Okay.
And it's incredible.
Do you have them every weekend? Is there that much opportunity?
Yes.
But they wouldn't have to work every weekend. You're looking for a group of people.
I'd love to have a
You're looking for a whole little army of people that say, look, I'm up for this one. I'll do this one and stuff like that.
That would be awesome because we do have them all over the shore.
I have a great idea of something you could do to get people to stop at the booth.
Okay.
I was at a show recently where a man tried to sell me these little bags of popcorn and caramel corn.
Okay.
Okay, he wanted me to put them in the store and give them out to customers and stuff like that. And I was like, this isn't a bad idea. You know what? It'd be a great way to get people to stop by the booth.
There you go.
Just to chit-chat. Because the key at them shows I've learned is slow them down as they're going by.
Right.
You know what? Just slow them down so you can talk to them a little bit. Because you're not trying to sell anything.
No.
You're just trying to expose them to all of the great things that Dry Zone offers.
Absolutely.
Because every time we talk, you bring up something I forgot about or something like that. So, all right. What's the next thing you want to talk about?
Well, we want to talk about, and now that weather's breaking here and people are getting their pools opened up, it's pie level season. So, get rid of those tripping hazards and,
so
and
you're
things of that
talking
nature.
about around the pool or the patio or whatever, where one piece of cement no longer meets up to the other piece.
Absolutely. And we
sagging or bagging.
And we can even do, void fills where maybe,
What's a void fill?
Well, that would be like what I'm going to show you here in a minute. Really? Colin's going to show us.
Are we going to create one, or you got it like a
they got
picture?
They got pictures up there.
Okay.
Will and
ready?
We're ready. And basically, what it was, this is a sidewalk that had washed out underneath. They're on top of the sidewalk there.
Well, why would a homeowner care about a sidewalk, or is this a town?
This would be a commercial business.
Oh, really? Oh,
so that's how much had washed out.
Wait a minute. You're kidding me.
Yes.
And you raised it?
Well, we stabilized it.
Oh, wow.
I can't believe it didn't fall yet at that point.
Because them 2x4s is not exactly how you stabilize it.
Well, they're not. they had jerry rigged something because this happened.
Jerry.
This happened from a storm.
Like
a washout. Mm-hmm. It's right. See, that's on the Indian River right there, and it's a place down Long Neck. And they had.
How did they hear about this?
They heard us on. I don't know. I'm not sure where they heard us at.
Okay, I'm going to call them.
So it was down the Indian River.
Did that right along the water?
It was, and the water was beating up against us.
Really?
So as Josh was putting the foam in, the tide was coming up on his feet.
I got you. So instead of drilling through the concrete, he's filling that entire space with poly level.
Correct. So
did I say the word right?
You did. So not only will it lift concrete, but in certain situations we can use it as a fill and stabilize it so it'll not move.
No kidding.
And they were getting ready to have a 5K race to be running across that, so they needed something immediately.
Look at how unintrusive. I didn't see any backhoes. I didn't see any skid steer loaders. That is amazing.
So yeah,
that had got to be a fraction of the cost of busting all that up and replacing it.
Oh, right, and look how much concrete would have been in there. You got that big void there.
Isn't that something? So you just recently did that?
That was done last year. We did some more maintenance on this year.
Really?
But it really sits on the water. So it's incredible.
It does.
Because the polylevel material is waterproof.
So that's an extreme there.
Yes.
We started off mentioning swimming pools, but you're talking about just a half-inch, 1-inch dip where 2 pieces of cement.
Correct.
Did I say it right?
Concrete.
My gosh, I can't get that right now. Where concrete meets, if it dips down, somebody trips and falls, that's when you're going to really test your insurance policy.
Right, because your friends aren't going to sue you. It's your insurance company.
Right, somebody falls, they've got braces, next thing you know, you got $8,000 worth of work.
Right.
Over cement, you know what I mean? Okay. So anyway, you can fix that.
Yes.
So whether it's that big a deal, that was a foot gap.
A little bit more than a foot, yes. And it was about 4 foot deep in there.
Really?
Yeah, it was
and they
amazing.
Worked with the water splashing up against it.
Yeah, we had to catch them on low tide.
No kidding. You guys got a good team. You really do.
Oh, it's amazing.
That is an amazing job. That one's almost an award winner there.
Oh, yeah, and that one was done just in a few hours, and then it's still...
And they're up and running. Meaning, the minute you're done, they can stand on.
Right, because they had a business to run, and they had people, wanting to utilize that space. And the next day, they had a 5K race going through there.
Man,
so it was awesome to have that taken care of.
That was awesome. So Dry Zone does a lot of different things.
Right.
And so if you're looking for an interesting career, look at how interesting every day would be, because you just never know exactly what it's going to be.
There's always something.
It's all engineered. Mm-hmm. There's a science behind it. Everything's warranted. It's a good deal.
And there's lots of training. We had 2 people went to Omaha this past week, and then had a group went to Connecticut.
And when you go on these training trips, you're training with hundreds of other companies who do the exact same thing you do, so that you can glean information from one another.
Absolutely, because not all areas are the same, so you have a unique problem and. You share that ideas.
Okay. Because there's a lot of people that have jumped into this. In other words, everybody and their brother now is a crawl space expert. In other words, is that right?
Yeah, it seems like it.
So the question really is, how long you been doing it?
Right.
How long you been doing it?
We've been 11 years.
11 years, okay. And do you have a warranty?
25-year warranty.
25-year warranty. And is there any When I was with somebody, I go to lunch too often. It almost happens like every day. So anyway, the contest, the free encapsulation. We have picked a date to draw, or is that a maybe?
It's a definite, July 8th.
We're going to do it that day?
Yes.
Okay. So let's do it after the pancake eating contest while everybody's nice and full?
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll do it maybe at 8:30. Is that good?
8:30 sounds great.
So we're going to pencil that time in. We're going to do the drawing at 8:30. On July 8th at the Dry Zone Red Barn. Absolutely. We need to think of who we want to draw it. We could get the police chief if you want. In other words, he's fully licensed and insured. We could get the clerk of the peace.
There you go.
Or we can get whoever you want. So
we'll
think
see.
about that. All right. So the full encapsulation. You want to explain it?
Yes. So basically, what it is you need to get a picture of your crawl space.
Okay. So open the door. Take a picture. Do they have to really crawl in?
No, but
You're saying just a picture that.
I'd say most of my entries they've gotten quite detailed.
Oh, they want you to
Some
see
stuff
how
is
bad
wrong.
they need one.
And some of them are really good of cute stories of.
Really?
And I'll share them with you next time. But it was funny.
No kidding.
But they
Pulling on your heartstrings.
Oh, yeah.
Tugging on your heartstrings there.
But it's a full encapsulation, which means it's we're going to go in there and put in the correct amount of sump pumps and the correct amount of hydrolink drainage system. We're going to encapsulate it. We're going to block the vents, dehumidify the space, electric included,
Really?
and it doesn't matter
We're
how
going to
big
put the
it is.
matting and the liner and everything.
Everything, full deal.
No kidding. I
And
mean,
it's-
because you listen to that and you say, well, they're probably only going to give you what they would use on a small house. You're saying no matter what size house it is, as long as it's not commercial and it's your house
And it's all Delmarva.
and it's on Delmarva, you're going to do it.
Yes,
So, I mean, what if this is like $10,000?
that's what it'll be.
Really? Well, that's all I think about. In other words, because I'm thinking, well, if it's $5,000, it's one thing, but what if it's $10,000 or $15,000? I mean, what a prize.
Well, it depends on the size of the home.
Okay. So, Brandon's over there trying to enter on his own. Oh, my goodness. How embarrassing, everybody. Did y'all hear that? Brandon's over there on the iPad trying to enter his own house on the contest during the show. Dryzone.com.
Send it
Where do you send it to?
to marketing at dryzone.com.
He threw us off track, didn't
They did.
Okay, marketing at dryzone.com.
With your name, address, and phone number, and a brief message saying that we can use the pictures.
And nobody will contact you, so don't worry. In other words, you will only be contacted if you're the winner.
Correct.
It's going to be one winner. It's not based on need. It's not based on height, weight, nothing like that.
It's random
Social
drawing.
stature. It's based on somebody. We're going to figure out who.
Right.
Is going to reach in somewhere and pull out a name. Is that right?
Yep, they're going to pull them out of the turtle.
Really?
Yeah.
One of these big turtles. You'll get to see what a turtle is. And we want to invite you. Mark your calendar now if you want. We're going to have a lot of fun July 8th. July 8th. It's our 200 show. We're going to have a pancake eating contest. We're going to draw the winner to this. We're going to take the prize wheel, and everybody that spins is going to win. And we're going to have a lot of fun that day.
And we're selling 2x4s.
And we're selling 2x4s, Habitat for Humanity.
Donated by Lane Builders.
Lane Builders. And so what they're doing is they donated all these 2x4s. And what we're doing is we're asking for people to come in and make a $5 donation, which
Correct.
that $5 goes to Habitat. You can write on the 2x4 if you want. You can write your name. You can write a Bible verse. You can write a saying or a slogan
Right.
or howdy, howdy, or whatever you want to do. And then they're going to use those 2x4s to build a home.
Absolutely.
So, you'll have sown into, helping Habitat build somebody a home.
And the money will go to them also.
The money will go. So they get the 2x4s and the money, and what a great idea. And we want to thank Lane Builders for donating the 2x4s.
Right.
Now, anything else? It's a busy day planned.
It's a lot going on.
We're going to have to get there early.
Shoo, right.
Rick Fowler from No Nonsense Office Machines is going to be there.
Oh, cool.
On that day, and he's going to have a little setup to where you can bring in a computer, laptop,
he
or
did
something.
last time?
Just get a little diagnostic there, no charge. So it's
That'd-
going to be a lot of fun. All right, anything else?
That's it.
Do not speed from here to the barn,
Absolutely.
because Greenwood will get you.
I don't know.
And if they don't, DSP will. Okay? Because we have got your tag number, vehicle, and has been reported as a mentally unstable person driving that vehicle. What are you riding in today?
Jeep.
Jeep. Okay. All right. Anything else, Barry?
That's it.
684
5034.
dryzone.com. Stop and see Barry. You really going to be at the barn
I'm
till
heading
2?
there now till 2.
All right. So stop by and say hi to him. The Dry Zone Red Barn, Route 16, Allendale, big red barn with a white roof and blacktop on the blacktop.
Yep.
How's that?
Sounds great.
Thanks, Barry. Have
See
a
you
good
guys.
weekend.
Thank you.
All right, everybody. That's Barry from Dry Zone. Check him out. 684-5034, dryzone.com. Now, I want to talk about my accountant, George Luff, Luff & Associates. My taxes are all done. My bills are paid. So I'm a tax-paying citizen officially, okay? Strange story, though. We keep getting, the IRS keeps giving me $20,000 back. We send it in, they send it back. We send it in, they send it back. I'm scared to death to use it or spend it because someday they're going to figure out I owe this money. So right now, we've got the 20 grand. It's like playing tennis. In other words, we're just throwing it back and forth. But got some time in this project. But anyway, $20,000 tennis ball. But George Luff is my accountant, and he says, I don't know what to say. We do your taxes. They're perfect. And we just keep trying to straighten them out. And that's why I like having an accountant and a CPA because he handles all that mess. And actually, he talks right to them for me. But they're like, no, you don't know it. And I'm like, yeah, I know I do. So it's going to be interesting to see how this one shakes out. But long story short, I've been dealing with Luff and Associates for a long time. And every time I have a problem, they get involved and they take care of it. And I like that. They are looking for customers. So if you're looking for an accountant, in fact, Craig Dorman was sharing with me. I think he deals with Luff and Associates too. So I know a lot of people that have switched over and like them, or some small businesses that never had an accountant and said, you know what, I want to get one. But they do personal stuff too. So anything you need an accounting firm for, you give them a call. Now another thing they do is they do payroll. And so if you have a business and you got 2 employees or 22 employees or 122 employees, Luff and Associates can help you with payroll. They can help you with as little as you want or every bit of it. So they'll let you pick. You say, well, I don't deal with them for my accounting work. You don't have to. Okay, if you do your own accounting or you have another accountant, but maybe that accountant doesn't do payroll services, Luff and Associates has easy payroll and they will help you out. So the phone number is 422-9699, 422-9699. They have 3 locations. They have one in Dover, one in Milford, and one in Rehoboth. And one phone number gets you to all 3, 422-9699. You give them a call, luffcpas.com on the web, luffcpas.com on the web. Now, you are watching and listening to Jim Weller. Weller Does Delmarva. It's a weekly show. I do it right here on Delaware 105.9, My Cozy TV. If you've never been to My Cozy TV, take a visit there. It's on Comcast 204, Mediacom 99, and over the air at 31.2. Or if you can't get it there, you can go to Facebook Live and watch the show. Just look up Jim Weller from Delaware on Facebook. Also, you can watch this show or our other shows at WellerDoesDelmarva.com. So it's a weekly show, 7 to 9 on the radio and 7 to 10 on everything else. So if you ever want to be on, we're always looking for people. We have advertising space available. If you want to be on, I'll tell you something I'm looking for. If you do blacktop sealing, okay, I've got numerous properties that I need that done, okay? Colin's looking around. I don't know what it's called, where you seal the blacktop, coat the blacktop. I need some of that done. I've got some painting projects that I need done. And if you do that for a living and you would like to do that for some of my properties, I might be open to doing some bartering as far as trading for advertising. I support you and endorse you, and you help me get my projects done. I'm open-minded to that. So anyway, if not, if you just want to buy some time or buy some ads, I'm open to talking to you. We have another show we do on Wednesday nights called Live with Walls and Weller. We allow people to be on that show the first time for free, and now we've had people that have been on and saying, you know what, we got some really good results out of that, and we'd like to pay you to be on. So if you want to be on that show, you let me know about that. Brooks, tell me something. Have I missed anything? I need to talk to Brandon. Am I going to have any time, or not really?
Think so. By the time he gets over there, it'll be about done.
All right. So anyway,
you mentioned the Facebook pages.
Oh yeah, there is a lot of them. Let's just hone in on one, or two. If you want to friend me on Facebook, I'm Jim Weller there. Okay, you can. That's a friend one. But let's really lean on Weller Does Delmarva. If you have never liked that page, if you would just take a minute, if you would do it now, I'd really appreciate it. Or if you don't want to stop watching the show and you kayak, because that looks like a used kayak price to me.
Well, it really is. People really enjoy it. I mean, they ask, is that's the right price?
And why do people buy 3 and not 2?
They just want extras.
I mean, I see three kayaks way more than I see 2 kayaks. Well, I just wondered. I mean, are they buying an extra?
At that deal, they're trying to make sure that they have one. Their spouse has one. The kids have one.
Okay.
So they're just wanting to be prepared.
Okay. And the series, what is it called? The snow sledding of kayaking has started to be talked about more and more in Sussex County.
That would be pretty neat. We need to test that out.
You ain't even paying attention to me. Are you even on with me?
Well, I got some issues.
Do you really?
Yeah.
All right. Well, go ahead and finish your sandwich, Brooks.
All right. Here.
All right. So anyway, I just want to let you know that Weller's sells kayaks. Now, Brooks talked about the $150 one, but Brandon would say, but don't forget the hundreds of other ones that we have, because we have many, many, many kayaks. And Brandon, he keeps up with our inventory, and he's like, you got hundreds of kayaks. So if you want one and you've been to the big box store and they won't take it down off the shelf or anything, we will. So, folks, I'm going to take a break for just a minute here, and I will be back with more Weller Does Delmarva. Stay tuned. It's me again, Jim Weller from Weller's in Bridgeville, and I want to talk to you for just a brief minute about Amish-made sheds. We sell sheds. We have got a large selection of sheds. I don't know how many, but we got plenty of them, okay? And we have them with many shapes and sizes, different colors and things like that. You can get just a plain Jane shed. You can get one with vinyl siding. You can get them with a loft in them, different windows, different doors. You can get them with brickwork on the front. There's a lot of different options. These are Amish-made, so the quality is there. We actually have priced ourselves below everybody else in the market, so when you shop around, you might find us to be about 10% below everybody else, okay? At least that's what our customers are telling us, and that's what we set out to do. We wanted to have the best price. Also, delivery. Sometimes you get same-day delivery, sometimes you don't. So if you're looking for a shed, Amish-made, Weller's Utility Trailers on Route 13 in Bridgeville has them. We have also horse run-ins, too. So whether you need a shed, whether you need a horse run-in, whatever you may or may not need, Weller's Utility Trailers in Bridgeville can help you out. We've got a good selection. Like I say, they do include free delivery and setup. Amish-made sheds, so if you have an interest in them, you can stop on by Weller's Utility Trailers on Route 13 in Bridgeville. Not to mention, we've got tons and tons and tons of trailers. So we're a local company, been in business 43 years. We sell Amish-made products like sheds, gazebos, dog kennels, chicken coops. We have Amish-made vinyl swing sets if you happen to want some of them. So all you got to do is give us a call. The phone number is 302-337-8228. On the web, it's wellers.com. Like us on Facebook and click right on there and get our notifications. Sometimes we have all kinds of specials and stuff like that. So I'm sure you're getting a little background view. We have got a lot of inventory here. We've got sheds, carports, swing sets, kayaks. They're not out here, but we got brand new kayaks for $150, and that includes the paddle. That's a brand new kayak at a used kayak price. So what don't we have? We don't have the kitchen sink any longer. We sold out of those. So who are we? It's Weller's Utility Trailers. Where are we? We're on Route 13 in Bridgeville, Delaware. We are here Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, and Saturday, 9 to 1, and all we need is you to complete the transaction. We got 5 different salespeople here, friendly, knowledgeable sales staff. Financing's available on most things, and all we need to do is make a deal. So give me a call, 337-8228, wellers.com on the web. Other than that, I got to go. I'll see you. God bless you. Have a good day, and goodbye. Yes, we are out of the sinks. Colin asked me, do we have any sinks left? Folks, you may have remembered we had sinks and sinks and sinks and sinks for a few years. In other words, they were brand new vanity, kitchen sinks, bathroom sinks, stuff like that. And we sold them all. I bought a whole building full of sinks for $2.
I thought Brooks bought them.
Nope.
Because I thought that was his second favorite band behind Justin Bieber, NSYNC.
NSYNC.
Oh, I don't even have a comeback for that one.
You think about it.
He's a
Okay, we'll give you
agent.
till next Saturday. Oh, my gosh. But we used to sell sinks, but we don't anymore. But we do have fun buying things. So if you have a building full of stuff you want to get rid of, as long as it's a deal, I'm up for listening.
Yeah. Kim, I hope you're not watching.
Yeah. All right. Are you ready? What, are you starting the clock already? Golly day.
I guess I should start talking about Wall Service
you
Center.
better had.
Well, we're looking for some help at Wall Service Center. We're looking for a technician, a mechanic,
Everybody's
whatever you want to call
growing.
yourself. And and we need a guy that can do it. You know, we're actually looking for 2 different people.
Wow.
Possibly, if we get the right people. We're looking for kind of an entry-level technician that
To be a
is just
mechanic,
getting in the
does
business.
it matter if you're right-handed or left-handed?
It doesn't matter. No,
Okay.
I've seen right and left-handed, and I've seen good right-handers and bad right-handers, and good left-handers and bad left-handers. So
Okay, it plays no favorites.
it plays no favorites at all. But if you are a top tech in the field, we are looking for you, and we pay an hourly rate. It's not a flat rate, but we
that's
also
nice.
because a lot of guys are at dealerships and they're required to be there all day.
Right.
Even if they only have an hour's worth of work, and that's
Right.
all they get paid for,
Right.
is that 1 hour's worth of work.
Yep, I know.
So
So
Wall
you're saying
Service Center,
if you come to work for Walls, we've got work,
right,
and we're going to pay you for every hour that you're there.
and if you're looking for lots of work, we've got it too. Most
Can
of
they
my
get any overtime?
most of my guys get over 40 hours easy.
Really?
Yep, 50 some hours.
and you pay time and a half after 40.
We do, yes. Yep.
Wow.
That's required by law.
Well, I know that, but I'm just saying
But, yeah.
a lot of people, okay, well, that's really great.
Yeah. Yep. So anyway, if
you're hiring 2 people.
we would like 2 people. If we find the right people, we definitely need 1. But
Right.
if we find the right
Or
second
you're not
person,
in a hurry, but you'd like to have them today.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, we could use.
You're
we
looking
could
for a
use
career
good,
change.
We could use a good tech right now
Okay.
because we've got lots of work, and we need to get it done and get it out the door because the more money we make, the more money the employees make.
Right, and the better service the consumers get. So.
That's right. I agree.
All right.
All right,
Service Center. How do they apply?
Well, they could just stop in and get an application,
Okay.
or they could email us at wallsservice@gmail.com, or they can direct message me or our page on Facebook.
Okay.
So lots of different ways to do it.
Lots of different ways.
Just get a message to us somehow, really.
Yeah,
is
you'd
the
like
main
to
point.
talk about this career opportunity.
Yes. Yep.
All right. So been around 59 years. You employ everybody 52 weeks a year, and you work rain or shine, and you got work, and you need help.
It's inside work is a good thing.
Yeah.
And we
Yeah.
say that the shop is heated and air conditioned. It's heated in the summer and air conditioned in the winter. Mm-hmm. So we do have
It has heat in the winter, folks.
We do have heat in the winter for sure.
All right.
Air conditioning, not so much unless you're in the office area, and
Correct.
we try to keep you out of that as much as possible because
That's
we don't want
right.
you to get used to it.
Right. We don't want it to mess you up or whatever.
Right, because it's hard on your body going back
hard.
and forth.
All right.
Yeah, Wall
Anything
Service
else?
Center. Nope. All your air conditioner needs at Wall Service Center, we can take care of them for your car. 422-8110, wallservicecenter.com on the web. 220 Northeast Front Street, downtown Milford.
Downtown Milford. Check
Right.
them out. All right, Brooks. He's letting you know, Colin, your time is up.
Time is up.
Up.
Goodbye.
If you could see what Brooks does over there, folks, he has these cards that he holds up. Can you turn the camera on him, Colin, for just for a second? And what Brooks does is, and he's very good at it, he holds these up. There's different ones. So 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 2 minutes. Oh, there's an 8-minute one. Oh, that's 1 minute. Okay. And time is up. All right. So anyway, he does that so people stay on target. Now, what Brooks would like me to buy, okay, now you saw what he uses there. He would like me to buy what's called a broadcast clock.
Mm-hmm.
And he's talking $400, $600 for this thing. Is that right?
Or more.
Or more. Oh, instead of saying, oh, no, that's the max you would spend. So he wants a broadcast clock. And it does help because he's got everything timed out, and we need to keep things on target because you will probably notice I am doing better at not drifting off on rabbit trails. Is that right?
You're getting there.
I'm getting there. A couple more years. You give me a couple more years, and I'll be ready. So I'm going to pause just a minute, folks, as we return to the radio. Okay, now we're back. Jim Weller here. You're listening to Weller Does Delmarva. It's a weekly show, and we thank you. We are on the radio. We are on TV. We're on Facebook Live. We're everywhere, and we constantly get comments from people, and we welcome them, and we thank you for them. So everybody seems to love it. They like the way that I move my hands so much. That's the biggest thing. I should get a set of handcuffs one day and just see how long I can take it. And handcuff it right here. I'll be moving the microphone all around or something like that. That would be interesting, wouldn't it?
Yes, it would.
So I always worry if I ever get arrested, I won't be able to give them any information without moving my hands. So, because I'll be handcuffed. So anyway, thank you for tuning in the show on a weekly basis. Weller's Utility Trailers are going to be open here from 9 to 1 today, and we're looking for some business. So if you're looking to spend some money, come right on in. If you're not even sure if you want to spend money, come on in. If you've got something you want to trade in, we're looking for, what do we trade in? We trade in trailers for sure.
Absolutely.
We
Yep.
take used kayaks. We would buy golf carts maybe.
Sure, yeah.
Four-wheelers, dirt bikes, stuff like that. We would prefer them to belong to you, okay, if you trade them in other words, you know. So we don't want you to bring us somebody else's four-wheeler or golf cart or something like that.
We
but
need them to belong
They
to them.
need, oh, that's right, because you got to sign that form and
Yes.
prove ownership and so on and so forth.
There's two
So,
questions that we have to ask every
yeah.
customer that trades
Is it
something.
stolen?
Yeah. Are you the owner of this property, and is it stolen?
Right. So you have to answer both of those. No, wait a minute.
You have to answer both of them.
Yeah, but you can't answer them both with a yes.
No, you got to answer. They're two different questions.
Okay, go ahead. What is it again?
Are you the owner of the property?
So you would answer that?
Yes.
Okay.
As long as you're the owner of the property.
Okay.
Is it stolen?
That would be a no.
The correct answer would be no, as long as
Okay.
it's not stolen.
Okay, but some people might check yes, and we call that dead giveaway.
Yes.
Right. In other words, at that point, we cannot buy it from you.
That's correct.
Is that right?
Yes.
All right. So anyway, we trade in things. We buy things, actually. We'd write you a check, wouldn't we?
Yes, we will.
We would just buy your used kayak if you want to get rid of it, or trailer. We have some people that have a trailer and say, I don't use it that much, but I kind of could use the money.
Yeah.
So we'll just buy it off you. Speaking of that, don't we have a lot of used trailers out there?
We do have quite a few,
like 30 or 40 of them, something like that. So if you're looking for a used trailer, we got that. What's the next thing I need to talk about? Jerry's Lawn Care.
Yep.
Hey, listen to this. Listen to this. Man, can you find that picture? There's a picture in my pictures. Is there any way we can show this picture? You're looking for a picture of mulch. Okay? I want to show you this mulch. Huh? No, I never posted it. But maybe just hold the iPad up there if you would. But anyway, it's called Double Shredded Natural Hardwood Mulch. No chemicals. It's dark brown. Super deal. Listen to this. $15 a yard. And if you buy 5 yards or more, 5 times 15 is how much, Brooks?
That's $75.
$75 or more, and he'll deliver it free within about 10 miles of Milton, okay? What he's done is he's got one of them machines that grinds up the stuff and makes mulch, and it's double shredded, and we're going to try to show a picture of it if he can find it. It's there somewhere. But anyway, I got a pile in my yard, and I said to Denise, I said, how big is that? Because she's the one who forbids me to spread it. She likes spreading the mulch. I always get it wrong. So anyway, I always turn the wrong side up or something like that. But Jerry Santoro, Jerry's Lawn Care, has got to move this mulch quick. So that's why it's so cheap. And he can haul up to 18 yards at one time. But I got 10 yards, and we're going to show you this picture to show you about what 10 yards of mulch look like, okay? And it's called Double Shredded Natural Hardwood Mulch. No chemicals. It's dark brown. Or you can haul your own. You can come to where it's at in Milton. Now, if you live further than 10 miles from Milton, he needs a little bit more for some gas. Supply is very, 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 very limited. So this is a real quick, it's going to go quick offer. There it is right there. That is an example of what 10 yards of mulch look like. $150 right there. That's what they delivered at my house. And my wife is very happy. It looks good. So if you want any, if you have any questions whatsoever, call Jerry's Lawn Care, 363-6025. 363-6025. JLC-LLC.com on the web. He's a real good guy. He does all kinds of lawn care and stuff like that. But he'll take care of you. I'm going to have Bill come on over now. Bill, why don't you come on and have a seat if you would. I'm going to introduce you. They like you to talk right into the microphone, so I usually have a grip on it pretty good. But anyway, this is Bill West, Mayor of Georgetown.
Thank you, Jim. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming.
You're welcome.
Appreciate you coming over. And Mayor of Georgetown, how long have you been Mayor of Georgetown?
I was elected mayor in 2014, so I'm in my third year.
Really?
Yes.
And what would even make you want to be a mayor? Because that seems like it might have a lot of no-win situations.
Well, I've been in public service since 79.
Okay.
I started out as a police officer in the town of Georgetown.
Okay.
And then in '82, I graduated and was accepted as a Delaware State Trooper.
Oh, okay.
So I done my term as a Delaware State Trooper and retired in '07.
Okay.
And just sat around and done nothing for a while. I had bypass surgery, and
did you really?
I had to get stronger.
Okay.
And then it come back to me that I wanted to be involved in the town and
do something.
and try to help that town do some better things.
Wow. So you ran for mayor?
Well, I ran for town council in 2012, and I won that.
Okay.
So that was a 2-year term. And then in 2014, I run for mayor.
Okay. And was it an exciting election?
Yeah. I didn't know how it would go. There was a lot of people turned out, and at the end, I won it, and I was very excited.
Well, congratulations. And so what does a mayor do? Like, what's like something new you got going on? Anything?
Well, we started concerts in the park every Thursday night. There's
a great idea.
There's free concerts.
Okay.
There's 12 scheduled for this year. The first one starts May 25th.
You bring like your own chair?
Yep. Bring your own chair.
Is there food vendors?
Yes, we have food vendors there. We even got Evans ice cream truck.
Oh, really? Okay.
From over this way, and it's a great time. It's 2 hours of free music. The sponsorship has just been outstanding. The businesses of Georgetown pay for
underwriting the cost of it.
Pay for the 2 hour performance, and
you set up like a little stage.
Well, yeah, we built a brand new stage. It's got LED lights on both sides. I'm like you, Jim. I got to talk with my hands.
Yeah.
got LED lights on both sides, and they advertise the sponsorship and the name of the band all night long.
Okay. So it's 2 hours. Are people, is it what I would call pet friendly? Are people allowed to bring their dogs?
There's pets. There's pets that come around and are there, and we don't have an inside facility, so everything's outside.
Is there porta potties or anything?
We bring in porta potties.
Okay.
And we usually have them at the park on North Bedford Street, or we have them at 16 Mile.
Okay.
And
now the circle's not closed. This is in the middle of the circle.
Well, no, we do it on Bedford Street Park by the Presbyterian Church.
Okay.
We have to get our Del Dot permits and all if we close down the circle and all. So the only time we do that now is my great New Year's Eve event.
Okay.
For the past 3 years, we've had New Year's on the circle, and this past year had close to 2,000 people.
Did you really?
Food vendors, music.
Kind of a neat thing.
Oh yeah, we're trying to look at some. We had horse carriage rides for a while. We're starting to look at some other things for the kids to do because we're family friendly,
right?
And we want the kids up there to enjoy. We made a 5 foot by 5 foot ball.
Okay.
With I think there's 2,500 lights on it that we raise up into the air with LED lights on the bottom of it that say Happy New Year's and whatever year it is, and it's been fantastic.
Wow! So that started 3 years ago?
Yes.
Isn't that something?
Yes.
What else you got going on down there?
First Saturday of each month coming up this summer, we have 5 museum tours. We have the Marble Museum, which is known for the horse carriages and the old-time return day stuff. We have the old train station.
Okay.
We have the old fire station. Okay. And I'm trying to think there's something else.
But at the Marble Museum, isn't there also like a telephone? A lot of...
Yes.
Is it called Bell Atlantic?
Yep, Jim Bowden is a retired Verizon employee, and he has put together a building of nothing but fantastic old-time Bell telephone equipment.
Because a lot of people, like my grandkids, have probably hardly ever seen a phone with a cord.
Oh yeah.
I mean, with a cord, let alone with a dial.
We just had the Easter egg hunt out there, and to see the kids and the parents going in the old phone booth and taking their pictures because there's one out front for that. So it's great. It's great.
Yeah. Jim is a great asset to our community, isn't he?
Yep.
He does a good job. He posts a lot of neat pictures on Facebook, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So anyway, so you got these tours coming up.
Yep.
Okay. Got anything else coming up?
We
got any runs or anything like
there's always somebody advertising some runs. There's a breast cancer run going on at 16 Mile. One of the schools is having one of the color dye, I guess, where they throw the color paint
you
on
haven't
you.
done that yet?
No, I haven't done that yet. I'm not a runner.
Oh, really?
I'm not
they probably throw it on you even if you're walking.
Yeah. This past Monday night in the circle, we had the visual for Corporal Ballard. We had over
that looked very well attended.
Had over 400 people. Fantastic. And when she got up and spoke, she's just a strong, tremendous lady.
Yep, strong in her faith.
Yes.
Yep, I agree.
And the angels were crying yesterday.
Yeah.
They were crying because we lost somebody. So.
Yep. How sad. So anyway, Georgetown sounds like you have a lot going on.
We've got some problems. We're a diverse community, but we're working through them. I got a great council that works with me.
Good.
I've got a lot of great employees that all I got to do is ask them to do something, and it gets done. So we're moving in the right direction. The community is happy. They're commenting to me on a regular basis how good the town.
It seems like.
Yeah. Yeah,
there's just a lot of things happening all over the place.
Yeah, the circle, I put 50 lights in the circle, LED lights, all controlled by computer that can give me 30,000 different colors. Now, they can't give me 30,000 different colors at one time, but I can go from a pale blue to the darkest blue or any color you can think of. That's what we can do. So we're getting our schemes together. Mm-hmm. So on a regular basis, we're able to change for either breast cancer, lung.
Okay, based on the event.
Yep.
That is a good idea.
Yep.
And isn't it in the circle if you wanted to just go down there and get a bite to eat or sit there and read a book or relax or just fiddle? Isn't there like free internet down there?
Yes.
Free Wi-Fi?
Yes, there's free Wi-Fi on the circle.
It's kind of a neat little thing.
Oh yeah, and we were just designated as a national town to do other Wi-Fi at some of our other parks. We just built a fantastic playground and we're looking at extending our Wi-Fi coverage. We also were just awarded downtown redevelopment district, whereas they've put money aside from the state, and we've matched it with incentives like less impact on water fees, less taxes, to try to start redeveloping our downtown area.
No kidding. So there'd be like incentives for people to start a business or grow a business or something like that.
Looking for restaurants with outside dining, looking for light entertainment. We're trying to really send Georgetown in a different direction.
Is there any plans to put like a river through the center of Georgetown?
No, the only river I got is that fountain.
Okay, I didn't know if there was going to be like kayaking in the
morning. No.
All right, well, anything else you want to say or add? Or
No, it's just great to be the mayor. I love putting a smile on people's face, and thank you for what you do.
Well, thank you. Thanks for coming. I just, reached out to you and thought I'd like to get you on. And
well, thank you.
Thought it was nice. Well, I'm going to thank you. And you can take a card and a mug, and you can always go back and watch this interview if you want.
Alrighty. Well,
so
thank
Bill
you
West,
very kindly.
Mayor of Georgetown.
Have a good day, sir.
All right. See ya. Thanks for coming over. All right, everybody. So sounds like Georgetown has got some developing ideas, and if you have an interest, check them out. I want to talk about Duck Inn Car Wash real quick. It is really nice to have your vehicle nice and clean, and I deal with the Duck Inn Car Wash, and I kind of like it. And in fact, I was there actually last Sunday after church. I went to the one in Seaford and went through, and they wiped it all down, and I was very pleased. So if you are looking for something for Mother's Day, it's just around the corner. Mom will be really happy. You can either take her vehicle to the Duck Inn Car Wash in Milford or Seaford and have it cleaned, or get her a gift card. And I hear their gift cards never expire. That's kind of neat, and they're even rechargeable. So if you give one to somebody and you know it's getting a little low, you could take it in there and recharge it. I wonder if you have to take it in to recharge it. But anyway, they can recharge a gift card. So they never expire. They have 2 locations. They have one in Seaford and they have one in Milford. And they are open 7 days a week, Monday through Friday, weather permitting. They're open 8 to 5. And Monday through Saturday, they're open 8 to 5. And Sunday is Facebook for the Seaford one, and that's the Duck Inn Car Wash, and then there's another one in Milford. So if you would like them both, click on notifications, see what's going on. They're always posting something. And on the web, it's duckinncarwash.com. So anyway, that's that. Now, we got another guest coming up after 8:30. After 8:30, it is our good friend Sherry Yerkes. She's going to be with us, and we're going to talk to her a little bit. She's actually going to welcome phone calls. She's got some things she wants to share, so make plans to listen into her. She has a dance studio. And also at 9:30, we've got Sky Brady. Many people know him, and we want to encourage you to check him out at 9:30. And if you're listening on the radio and you've got to get rolling, or if you're watching on TV and you got to get rolling, you can always watch this show at WellerDoesDelmarva.com anytime you want to. You can also check me out on Facebook. We stream it, Facebook Live there, so you can go back and watch it too if you want to say, well, what did that person say, or what did they have, or I got to go for now, or whatever. If you ever want to be on the show, let me know. We always have openings, and we'll work with you any way we can. We sell advertising space and so on and so forth. So it's Weller Does Delmarva. It's a weekly show. We do it every Saturday right here from 7 in the morning till 9. We're on radio, and from 7 to 10, we can be heard and viewed on My Cozy TV. Now, if I got Brandon on again, why don't we get him to come on down? And while he's getting ready, I'm going to just brag on Cafe Tamborelli's. And I want to tell you that Joe's doing real good. For those that do know or don't know, the owner, Joe, did have a stroke back in February, and he is in a rehab center, and he may be coming home in a few weeks. He's doing really, really, really good. If you want to keep an eye on him or track his progress, go to Facebook and look up Joe Strong, all one word, Joe Strong, and like that page if you would, and you'll see how Joe is doing. If you happen to want to send him a card or a word of encouragement, you can mail it to P.O. Box 807 in Greenwood. And I got their menu here for the restaurant. And Brandon, I believe you like to eat there, don't you?
I do.
Okay, and this thing will make you hungry just looking at it. Just looking at the mozzarella sticks.
Oh, that's one of my favorites.
Did I say it right? Mozzarella. Mozzarella sticks. Buffalo-style wings, fresh garden salads, gourmet pizzas, oven-fresh pizzas. Do you have a favorite pizza?
Actually, I have two of the favorites. One is the plain cheese.
Okay.
And then they also have what's called a BLT pizza.
My gosh, Brooks likes the same thing.
Oh, it's very, very good.
Is it really?
Oh, yes.
So what's it got on it? A BLT pizza?
Yeah, basically, I don't think there's any sauce on it, but it's got the cheese, it's got bacon, lettuce, tomato, and ranch dressing.
And it's on a roll?
It's on a pizza, like an actual
Really?
pizza. Yeah, it's very, very
You're
good.
really liking this?
Yep.
Okay. All right. What do you like, Brooks?
Well, like that, but here lately I've been on a chicken tenders kick.
Okay.
And what
so
I
on
do,
a diet.
yeah, I get the chicken
None of
tenders.
the fried foods.
I get the chicken tenders with ranch dressing, and then I get them to mix a little thing of their medium and their hot wing sauce.
Okay.
And I dip the
it.
chicken tenders in that, and then dip it in ranch. Oh man, it's amazing.
All
and
low fat,
their
no
sauces. Oh yeah, their wing sauces are really good.
Yeah, and I've seen those chicken tenders. They're not very small.
No,
They're nice and meaty.
Definitely, yeah.
So
Well,
we're talking about Tamborelli's, and the only reason we're talking about it is because it's a great place to eat, and we want to encourage people to keep this business supported well. Joe is recovering, and he is our friend, and we just want you to know Tamborelli's in Greenwood, right downtown, 3 West Market Street, 349-9700. They have takeouts, too, and they're on the Weller's discount card. There's a special there if you have one of those. All right, Brandon Ritter, what's on your mind?
Sales is on my mind.
All right, so tell us. What are you getting ready to say? Nothing? Okay, I thought Brooks was going to take over. All right, so anyway, sales. You're in sales. Earl's in sales.
Yes.
Terry's over there. Jason's over there. We're not open yet. Going to be open by 9. But got a lot going on, and we're just inviting people. Nice day out, isn't it?
It is a very nice day out.
How many sheds we got? I keep asking that, and you're the shed guru, but, I mean, do we have 30, 40?
Yes, we have at least 40 out there.
Okay.
We are selling them almost every day.
Almost. Is that amazing or what?
That is very amazing.
But what we have had that's changed lately is we've changed the way we deliver them.
Right.
And the delivery is like almost follow you home type thing.
Almost, yeah.
Within a day or two, a lot of people are buying a shed and having the shed.
Right. It's all based on timing. This
Does that
time,
cost extra?
No. It's free delivery within
Really?
25 miles. Yep.
All right,
So
within
it's
25 miles.
Yep.
And then there's what? A small charge past that.
correct.
Okay.
Yes.
We're talking Amish-made sheds.
Amish made sheds.
Nice selection here.
I know the company. I know the owner and the actually both owners personally.
It's like a family run. You've been there.
Yes, yes.
So they really take great pride. I mean, if you go out there and look at one shed and you say, boy, I really like the workmanship, and you go 10 sheds down, they're all built with good quality Amish craftsmanship.
Exactly. And, we can even do special order. And they really, they put a lot of passion in their work. If there's anything that doesn't quite sound right or look right on the order, they're verifying it.
Okay. Okay. So if you order something a certain way and they already know that's not going to work, they let you know.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Well, that's kind of like protecting us from us.
Right.
Or protecting the customer from ordering the wrong thing.
Right.
Or something. You have an example?
Yeah, I do. Just
Okay.
a quick story. Where we were selling a shed and the customer wanted a certain type of door.
Okay.
Well, the way it was written down on the order form implied that it was a vinyl. It was a wooden painted shed.
Okay.
That he wanted a vinyl door, and that implied that they wanted a wood shed but with vinyl siding on the door. And so they're like, not quite right there. That where most factories would be like, okay, well, this is what the person wants. I'm going to put vinyl siding on the door and paint the side wood.
Wow.
So they called and verified, said, hey, is this really what the customer wants? And no, we said no, they want a pre-hung door. So
What a great catch.
Yes, yeah. So
Who in their right mind would put vinyl on a garage door?
All the way down to the color of the trim. They're like, is this what the customer wants?
Because what you're saying is, if the customer wants it, they'll do it.
Exactly.
They're just going to advise you whether it's a good idea.
Right.
Okay.
And a
So
vinyl
that's
sided door.
the true word custom there.
Yes, the vinyl sided door would just look a little awkward on a wood sided shed, but a pre-hung door. That's what they were trying to express was I want a pre-hung door.
Right, to making sure everybody
just didn't quite know how to say it.
All right.
So
But different windows, different heights of doors, different widths of doors.
Right.
They got little ramps.
Yep.
So
They have
there's-
all kinds of stuff. They can insulate the insides. They can add framing to the
Don't
flooring.
they put something in the ceiling that makes it so it doesn't sweat and drip?
Yes, it's what's called Tech Shield.
Okay.
And that's like a radiant barrier, which allows the moisture content on the inside to be lower. If you walk
Plus, if
into
you put something in there, it doesn't drip or anything.
right.
All right.
So-
Amish made sheds, delivered and set up.
Yep.
Right?
Yep. And I'm the shed guru, so if you have any questions, you can come to me.
All right.
If I don't have the answer, I can find it out for you.
Got a lot of them in stock.
We do have a lot to look
in
at.
stock. All right. 337-8228's the store.
Yep.
Do you want to give out your cell?
Yes, 542-7794.
All right. Call Brandon and talk to him if you have any questions. People spend a lot of time ordering a shed, don't they?
Yeah. And we don't mind
with them. Right.
We don't mind it because we want to make sure
but you
they're
can spend
getting
an hour or two specking out a shed.
Absolutely. I did just last week. Where a young lady was very nervous, wasn't sure exactly what she wanted. She was working with a budget, and that's what I did. I sat down and made sure she got what she wanted and made her feel comfortable in the purchase.
And got the price where it needed to be.
And got the price where it needed to be, yep.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. 542-7794. He'll take your call right now if you want to talk to Brandon about anything. All right, did I miss anything there, Mr. Ritter? Oh, I was talking to Brooks. Now he's got to get ready. Never mind. All right, so anyway, I just want to let you know that Weller's Utility Trailers will be open at 9 o'clock. We got a lot going on, and we're here for you, whether you need a shed, a carport, or whatever. I want you to hang with me. I'm going to take a quick break, and I'll be right back in just a moment.
Are you tired of cranking on your jack? Are you tired of looking for a place to store that block of wood? Well, we here at Weller's have the solution to make the jacking of your trailer much easier. It's a drop leg insert. It's made to insert right into the jack of the trailer. And as you can see here, we have one already inserted in the jack here. All you need to do is pull the reinsert the pin. And now you've decreased the jacking of the trailer by that much already. Just go ahead and finish jacking. And look how much work you save. Come on in, ask for one of the guys here at Weller's. Give us a call, 337-8228, or check them out online at wellers.com.
Goodness, did you see that little gizmo? Did you invent that, Brooks? Brooks is like asleep at the wheel over there today. I'm telling you. Got to get him up earlier to do his
preoccupied.
Preoccupied. That's right. Put the donuts down, Brooks. Okay.
That was me.
Please. Oh, that was you.
Me over there.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you were sliding them to him.
Yeah.
They were sliders.
They were sliders. Donut sliders.
Colin, what are you doing today?
The store's open. I'm working here.
Walls is open
right now. Yep. Wall Service Center is open. We're open until noon today, so if you need anything, just give them a holler, 422-8110. Tracy is there to answer your calls and all your questions.
Would Tracy accept a gift of a nice cup of coffee and some donuts, do you think?
I guarantee she would.
No, let's be sure now.
She would,
Should we call her and ask her?
Nope, no need to call her. Just take it up there, and then if she doesn't want it, leave it for me.
Leave them there?
And I'll take care of them.
All right, Wall Service Center, right downtown Milford.
Downtown Milford.
Located.
We've been in downtown Milford for 59 years, and I was talking to a customer the other day, and she was
so well.
Yeah, I was talking to a customer the other day, and she just could not believe that we were on our fourth generation, and that we had been in town for 59 years. Been in business for 59 years. It was just she was amazed by it.
Right, because so many people come and go and come and go.
Right.
You guys have stood the test of time.
Right. She was a new customer, and that's kind of what she was saying was, do you know how many places I've been through that have come and gone?
Right. Which really matters when we're talking about warranty on parts.
Right. So we were talking about the lifetime warranty on the air conditioning compressor, and if it sounds good, but you got to make sure that business is there to service that warranty if you need to. So, Wall Service Center has been in business since 1958, so that's 59 years. So we have been around a long time, and we plan on being around a lot longer. We've been through the good times. We've been through the bad times. We know how to handle them.
Right. You're stable.
Exactly.
Right.
I agree.
Yeah. So.
Well, give us a call, 422-8110. Also, you can go to wallservicecenter.com on the web, 220 Northeast Front Street in downtown Milford, and check us out. Just stop by, say hi. Say, hey, I saw you on TV or heard you on the radio, or just let us know how you heard us.
Yeah, that's
a
good idea. What worked? What's the diff? Where'd you hear from us? All right. So anyway, that's Wall Service Center. Ideal there. I highly recommend them. Good, honest people.
Good morning.
And they'll take good care of you. And Colin's a very hands-on owner. He's there. And Weller's Utility Trailers is going to be open in a little bit. We're going to have our next guest in a few minutes. Sherry Yerkes is going to be talking to us for a little while, actually, and she's going to welcome phone calls if somebody wants to call. But anyway, I wanted to tell you that Brooks and Brandon are both brothers, in case you didn't know, and they've been with me for quite a few years. And if you're looking to buy something from Weller's, we're kind of a family-owned, family-operated business. I'm here. My son-in-law, Jason, is the manager. We have Terry, who is the assistant manager. He's well-known in the industry, the automotive industry. He's got a lot of friends and a lot of acquaintances and does a good job for us. And then we've got Earl Jackson, who also is well-known. He's one of our sales staff. And then you've got Brooks Ritter, and then you've got Brandon Ritter, his brother. And we try hard to do a good job for you. So if you need a hitch put on, we sell hitches. A lot of people are buying hitches to pull their boat or their camper, or they need a weight distribution set up, or they need a breakaway switch, or they need something serviced like wheel bearings or lights or whatever. We have a full service shop. We do most of that by appointment, so the sooner you can let us know, the better. If your tires are a little old on your camper or your trailer and you want new tires or tires and wheels, we can almost sell you a tire and wheel as cheap as you can buy a tire and pay to have it mounted. We can just sell you the whole assembly. But either way, and we'll trade your old ones in if you want. We have people buy them as spares. We also have all kinds of parts for trailers, magnets and brakes and roof vents if your roof vent's cracked or leaking or something like that. Ladder racks if you're a contractor with an enclosed trailer and you want a ladder rack. A tongue lock, very good investment. I don't know how much they are. I'm thinking $60-$70, something like that. But, man, they slide right over the coupler and help protect it from theft. We've got them. I don't even want to tell you how many we got. We did that the other day. So we have a lot of tongue locks. But anyway, and these are not for people. So a lot of people think, can I use this tongue lock on a person? No, it's a tongue lock for your trailer. But we have trailers, and we have sheds, and we have carports, and we have swing sets, Amish-made vinyl swing sets. Didn't we just sell one the other day?
We did just sell one the other day.
Okay, didn't we just sell two?
Well, we sold one a couple weeks ago, and then we sold one just the other day.
Okay.
And then I got
You looked at
two.
Brandon like he shouldn't have sold that.
Yeah, he should have got
Let
me
you
involved.
have it.
Yes.
Are you eating something?
No.
Nothing. Wow. All right. I'm just checking. Okay. Now, folks, I'm going to take just a quick pause. We're coming right back on the radio. Okay, everybody, you are listening to Weller Does Delmarva. You are watching Weller Does Delmarva. If you're watching on My Cozy TV or Facebook Live or WellerDoesDelmarva.com, and whether you're watching or listening, we say thank you. We feel honored that you have took the time to pay attention to our show. We get a lot of comments all the time. The biggest one, my radio crowd can't see this, but I talk with my hands a lot. In fact, I was doing a call-in the other day, and when I got all done, I went, and Dan's like, what was that noise? But I just get excited, and I was clapping my hands. I was applauding myself when the call-in was over. So Dan didn't know what that was. So anyway, I talk with my hands a lot, so if you're listening on the radio, you can't see it. But I appreciate each and every one of you tuning in every week. We are on show number 191. It is hard to believe that we've been doing this 191 times without stopping. We've been through snowstorms, right?
Mm-hmm.
Floods.
Yeah.
Locusts.
There's TV shows that don't make it this long.
Really?
Yeah.
And how long have we been on TV? 69 times? No, 99. Now, what's that number?
No,
69 times.
Yep.
We've been on TV 69 times in a row. Isn't that something?
Yeah.
We've been on location. We've been here. We've been everywhere. All right. So anyway, thank you for all the people that watch the show and support the show. We got a lot of advertisers, a lot of friends been on. In fact, anybody that advertises is my friend. So anyway, I'm going to do one more ad, and then I'm going to ask Sherry Yerkes to come on down. So what have I missed, Brooks? I got hungry talking about Tamborelli's.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to feel comfortable talking about my next guest or my next advertiser, which is Dr. T, Dr. Trillia, and Dr. Bud. They are chiropractors. Mm-hmm. Is that right?
Yes, they are.
And you deal with them?
I do, yes.
Do you have a favorite?
I am not going to step off
You
of that
said
list.
it one time. Got himself in trouble.
I went at the end of last month, and it was awesome.
Aren't they both great doctors, though?
Yes, they're awesome.
Lots of personality, make you feel comfortable, you know. And we're going to have a special offer for you in just a second. But what do you love? I mean, you love the same old thing?
Well, I mean, I love...
get the kinks out?
Yes, it feels good. My favorite part is when he cracks my back.
Really?
Yeah, because it always seems to be tight, and, you know... So I go in there, and he does this thing, and it pops.
Do you think it's because you're so athletic?
It must be.
And that you're always moving and twisting and turning and stuff like that?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I think it's because my boss works me too hard.
And
probably.
don't you walk like 14,000 steps a day or something?
At least, yeah.
At least. So anyway, Brooks is very active. You that know him, I mean, he's very passionate about health and fitness and things like that. And he's
you would think
on a
I'd be
very
much-
strict diet.
Yeah.
He eats as much as he can, strictly. At Tamborelli's in Greenwood.
Yes.
Look, we're doing a Dr. T commercial here, okay? We
Yes.
need to be serious. So anyway, you like it when he cracks your back.
Oh, yes.
Brandon likes it when he relieves his headaches. I like it when I just feel better all over. And I have had trouble with my shoulder and my arm, and he's done a great job with that, okay? So anyway, we're talking about a chiropractor, and you say, well, what are you talking about your arm and your headaches and all? Because it all has to do with your central nervous system, okay? And Dr. T is the owner, Dr. Trillia. It's called Peninsula Chiropractic Center. And then he has another doc in there called Dr. Bud. And between the two of them, they are a great team. They also have massage therapists there, and they work hand in hand with the docs to work on whatever ails you. Okay, so if you need a massage, then they have this hydrotherapy table. It's kind of neat. So they have a lot of things. It's like a wellness center. So I'm just going to tell you their offer. Okay, and they have people take advantage of this offer because it's genuine. It's a real offer. Here's the deal. If you say, I've been to chiropractors before and never got the results I needed, or if you've said, I am scared to death, I don't want to go to a chiropractor, or I don't know if my insurance covers it or don't, here's a free offer. Free. You give a call to 629-4344, 629-4344, and say, hey, my name is Betty Lou, or whatever your name is. Use your real name. My name is, and I heard Jim make this offer. They will allow you to come in for a visit and meet with Dr. Bud or Dr. T. So you're going to meet with one of the doctors, and they're going to talk to you, and they're going to take a look at things, and they're going to say, hey, we can help you. Or nope, this is not chiropractic. We're going to steer you in a direction. And there's going to be no copay, no deductible. There will be no charge for that visit. That is a one-time offer. You must mention that you heard it on the show. So you call 629-4344. Look them up on Facebook, too. It's Peninsula Chiropractic Center there. And their website is peninsulachiroCenter.com. Okay, tell them I sent you. They'll take good care of you. They're right there on Route 13 in Seaford. I'm going to invite Sherry Yerkes to come on down. And we are going to talk about dancing. I believe she's got a couple different things coming up. And on top of that, oh, Brooks, he wants to do the line dancing, okay? And we want a video.
Oh, I'm excited.
All right. So let's just tell everybody, who in the world are you?
So I am Sherry Yerkes.
Where are you from?
I live in Lincoln.
Lincoln, Nebraska?
Lincoln,
Delaware.
I went to school in Milford. Graduated from Milford High
School. What kind of
School.
grades did you get?
I was your average
graduated.
student.
No one left behind.
No one was left behind.
I'm
there,
sure you were
thankfully.
good.
No, yeah. Yeah,
So-
I always worked.
Did you really?
2-3 jobs usually.
You're kidding me.
Yeah.
During
Always.
school?
Yeah.
Wow, you are a worker. You're
I
working
am
a couple
worker.
jobs now?
I am.
Wow, all right.
It's what I do.
All right, well, if you need any more work, Colin's hiring, and so am I. So, anyway, all right, Shooting Star Dance. What is this about?
Yes.
It's an adaptive dance program.
It's an adaptive dance program.
Okay.
We have a studio in Milton. In Milton. And we are actually losing our lease.
Right. And you're growing, though.
We are growing. We
Yep.
are adding a Shooting Star adaptive dance program.
Brand new program.
And it's actually going to be a whole new separate business.
Oh, okay.
And it's going to be a nonprofit business. What I found, people ask, like, what is your experience in that? I have a child with special needs. So I've lived it.
So we're talking, this is near and dear.
This is a peer. I'm a
Yes,
peer, and I
okay.
understand where parents are coming from.
Okay.
And I understand not being able to afford the cost
Okay.
of this program. So I am in the midst of trying to make it
Writing
a
grants.
nonprofit. Grants. We originally were saying we're looking for sponsors.
Okay.
But I changed it.
Okay.
We're looking for founders. We're looking
people
for
to help birth this thing.
help birth this program.
That's a great idea.
And so we're looking for founders. We're going to have in our new studio a founders wall, a brick wall.
Oh, that's kind of a nice idea.
So depending on how much your donation is, there's a certain
Size
amount.
determines how
yeah.
big the brick is.
Exactly. We have bigger bricks for
Bigger bricks
for
or little
larger,
bricks? But all bricks.
yeah.
Takes all bricks to build a foundation.
Right. And so, and we'll be
Wow.
taking pictures of the kids that are in the program with the with that brick and posting that on our social media.
That is a great idea.
Yeah, and we just started a new Shooting Stars Facebook page as well, because it will be separate from A Time to Dance. But
because A Time to Dance is the name of your dance studio.
It is the name,
and then this will be the nonprofit side of it.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
And so that's going to be more helpful. To
and our new building, we are in talks for a new building, and we will be staying in Milton.
A building you're looking at. Do you want to throw it out there in case somebody else has a building to contact you, or have you zeroed in so strongly?
Well, no. Well, I'm open. So if
let's just say for an example, somebody has a building that could be your dance studio, and they want to donate the use of the building as towards your nonprofit.
If it fits and it's handicapped accessible,
that's
it's really important. Handicap accessibility, and then yes, that is.
You're looking at me like that building doesn't exist. Well, you never know.
Yeah,
so, all right, but you're also looking for people to help launch this thing.
We are.
Say, hey, we're going to make a move. We're moving from where we are. We are at the exact same time that we're moving. We want to grow. We want to do
grow.
both at the same
and we're
time.
actually moving from just children. We're doing children and adults and seniors for our Shooting Stars adaptive program.
Yeah.
We want to go to nursing homes and do type of music therapy, dance therapy in the nursing homes with like your dementia patients and then from children to adult with special needs that can come to the studio. We would teach classes there.
Wow.
So
these are some big plans.
They are big plans.
I guess the move is like just a real positive thing.
It is,
in other words, it's like, like a bird getting out of the nest and it just kind of grows. And,
and we're going to be doing birthday parties once we get to the new place. We'll have birthday parties available.
So you're going to just have a bigger place, a bigger space. There's more opportunities. This comes with an additional cost. You're giving people the opportunity to help underwrite it or get involved, whatever. So if you're watching or listening and you even have an idea that might help with the expenses, because there's going to be some remodeling that needs to be done.
There is.
So maybe somebody might not be able to donate financially, but they say, I'll help you build a wall. I'll help you install something or something like that, in other words. So I don't know. I don't have any.
And we're doing some fundraising. We have the line dancing next week.
Can we talk about that?
We can talk about it.
Okay, so lion dancing. What is lion dancing?
Line dancing.
Line.
Like Cupid Shuffle, electric slide.
Oh, you might mean line dancing.
Line dancing.
Okay,
yes.
I thought she was saying lion. You think line or line, Brooks? Because you were all in. He's not even listening. He can't even tell we're here. Look at him. He's out to lunch. My gosh. All right. So anyway, let's just keep on talking. So
we're doing
line dancing.
We're doing line dancing. A lot of people have come to me and said,
"What if I don't know how?"
Well, that's what a lot of people have come to me and asked. Can you teach me the electric slide?
Okay.
Because I have a wedding coming up, and I've always wanted to do it.
How many sessions would it take to learn the electric slide?
One.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. If you can count to 4, I can teach you. Like 15 minutes how to do the electric slide.
No kidding.
Not
if
even
I can
15
count
minutes.
to 8, can you do it in 8 minutes?
So we want to teach all of the different dances. We're going to do it 2 nights in a row.
Okay.
It's Tuesday next week.
Wait a minute. Next Tuesday? The next coming Tuesday?
Next Tuesday.
What's today's date?
Today is the 6th.
What's tomorrow's date?
7th.
And Monday?
8th.
So
Tuesday
what would
will be
Tuesday's
the 9th.
date be?
The 9th.
And then it's going to be Tuesday and Wednesday?
Tuesday and Wednesday. So May 9th and May 10th.
Just in time for Mother's Day.
I know. Wouldn't that be a fun gift? Take mom dancing. Because it's a family fun. It's all ages are welcome. Kids to adults.
So like Jenny and Jason and her whole family can come?
The whole family can come.
Really?
Yes. It's just for a fun
night out.
Is
it a family plan or is it individual? How do I pay for this?
So it's $10 per person.
Okay.
And
is that for one night?
It's for one night.
Okay.
Now, if you decide you want to come for both, we're giving a discount. It's $17.
Okay. My discount would have been $20. No sales tax. Okay. So $10 a person for the first night. Mm-hmm. If you would like to come the second night,
it's additional $7.
$7. That's nice.
Per person.
That's 30% discount.
Yeah, it's a pretty good
the second
discount.
Night.
Yeah.
All right. So what do I need to know?
How to count to 4.
Do you wear sneakers? Do you wear dress shoes? You wear work boots?
You can wear whatever you're comfortable in. I would recommend sneakers.
Okay.
I would recommend
clean
sneakers.
Socks?
Clean socks would be preferable. That would be great.
All right.
And deodorant.
Brooks, are you with us
deodorant.
now?
Wear some deodorant.
I'm with you.
My gosh, he has been slow on the uptake today.
There's a lot of things going on over here.
There's too many. Turn them computers off. Listen to me. Quit playing Candy Crush and pay attention to the show. Are you sincerely interested in doing this line dancing?
I'll do it if you do it.
Will you really?
I just got to check my schedule first.
See, now y'all need to come. We should film it.
We should film it. Do a time lapse. The ambulance is arriving now. Oh, here comes Dr. T to adjust them. All right. Anyway, line dancing.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
That
Just
would
to
be.
learn
And that
all
would
at
freak
once.
Denise out if I said, Brooks and I are going to take a line dancing lesson.
Well, let's freak Denise out. I think it's a great idea.
Let me think about it. Let me check with my legal department. All right.
We'll have to do like the Cupid Shuffle or something like
What's
that.
that?
Cupid
I have
Shuffle
no
is my
idea what you're talking
favorite.
about.
Cupid
Okay, so-
Shuffle is my favorite.
It's just got a little
Really?
rhythm to it.
How many
Yeah.
things are you going to teach us? Just line dancing?
Yeah, just line dancing. So
Okay.
all the famous.
It's just gonna be
all
me and Brooks.
popular.
Is anybody else going to see this?
No, yeah, it's a room full of people. We're packing them in.
Oh, so if me and Brooks do this, other people are going to see it
The
happen.
whole room is going to be with you. Yes,
I'm thinking
but they're
like a
all going to
hybrid.
be learning as well.
Wasn't yesterday
So
that
you're not
May
alone.
the 4th be with you day?
May the
or-
4th be with you.
Okay.
Yes.
And tomorrow, no, today, Revenge of the Sixth.
What?
Yeah. Star Wars.
He's on
Star
his game
Wars.
today. He's over there volunteering to pay for my dance lessons and everything else. You would definitely do it if I do it?
I gotta check my schedule, but as long as my schedule's open.
All right.
And
We'll
this is
see.
a fundraising event, so it's going to
really?
go. Yeah, it'll go all towards the new facility.
The new facility. Mm-hmm. All right. You trying to raise $1 million or two?
I'm trying to raise $20,000.
$20,000. That's a pretty bold goal.
It is a pretty bold goal. So,
Wow.
so
All right,
yeah,
well, that's doable.
yeah. I want to
Not the end
help
of the world.
I want to help the kids in need and the adults in need that would
Right,
like
right,
to
it's for a
dance.
good
and
cause.
It's for a good cause.
Right, because you're not looking to raise $20,000 a month.
No.
You're talking about a one-time.
At $20,000 to get the program started.
All right. Will you hang out and let us talk to you after 9 o'clock?
Absolutely.
All right, so we're gonna end for now, if that's okay. Sherry Yerke. So if anybody is watching and listening, and you want to talk or ask her any questions, we're gonna take some. Do you want to take calls?
Sure. I mean, we can take
Okay.
calls, or they could just post on Facebook
Okay,
Live
and then we'll
if
answer.
they. Yeah,
Okay.
we can answer
All right.
answer any questions they might have about the program.
Okay.
Or,
So anyway, that'll be good. So
All right.
we're gonna have you back after 9 o'clock. Okay?
Sounds good.
All
All
right.
right.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
So we're gonna talk more about Brooks and I learning how to dance, and how in the world would you video that, and would you pay $19.95 for that video? All right. So anyway, or would we pay you $19.95 not to take the video? All right, what in the world is next? Can I talk about no-nonsense office machines?
I think that's a great idea.
Speaking of help wanted, now, we've heard Colin Wall say he's looking for help. I'm looking for help. Guess who else is looking for help? Dry Zone's looking for help. Guess who else is looking for help?
I'm gonna go with Rick Fowler.
Rick Fowler. But you know what this means? Business is growing.
Yes.
Our businesses are growing. We need more good employees. And Rick Fowler has said to me, hey, Jim, put the word out there. I'm looking for more people. He's looking for a sales rep, like an outside person to go out and call on current customers, call on new customers, just see how things are going. And, be like a customer rep and, just seeing if all their needs are being met and how things are going. And so he's looking for somebody there. Then he also is looking for somebody to mentor, somebody to be like an apprentice. That person would also maybe do some deliveries and, start teaching somebody, the trade. I'm going to tell just a little story. This is just an added bonus. I have a copier that I got from Rick actually a couple years ago, to be honest with you. And but the hinge, the lid opened up, and I think, sometimes you put something big down there, and I don't know if I did it or how it broke, but the hinge broke. And he sent a gentleman out, and that guy had to part with him, changed it, tuned it up, checked over a few other things, and was just on his game, printing all kinds of reports and telling me this and pointed out that. Then he came back the next day with a few more things and fixed it. And then he gave me the bill, and I was like, there's no thing. And I called Rick, and Rick said, no, that's covered under your maintenance agreement. And it just never even dawned on me. In other words, we have a maintenance agreement, and I'd forgot about it, but both service calls were covered, the parts were covered. And Rick Fowler, No Nonsense Office Machines, is a great guy. but he also runs a great business. And if you're listening and you need a copier, he sells copiers new and used. But he doesn't just do that. He services them. If you've got one you bought somewhere else and you want to get it serviced, he'll do that for you. He also sells laptops and computers and tablets and all kinds of electronic things. Where is he located? Right outside of Georgetown, right next to the Sports at the Beach complex, just 2 miles east of the Circle. Give him a call. He's probably there right now. 856-7381. 856-7381. If you don't do no more than call him up and say, good morning, Rick. I appreciate you supporting Jim's show. He's got a discount on the Weller's discount card if you need something serviced. He's a great guy, and he's looking for help. So if you want to talk to him about a job, stop by and talk to him. Give him a call. Rick Fowler, No Nonsense Office Machines, NoNonsenseOffice.com on the web. Look him up on Facebook. Good guy, good man, good, fair business, honest. He'll do a good job for you. So that is Rick Fowler. Now, after 9 o'clock, we're going to talk to Sherry Yerkes a little bit more. We will go off the radio at 9. We're going to stay right with you on My Cozy TV. If you've never watched us on Cozy, it's on Comcast in Sussex County, Channel 204, Mediacom 99, and then over the air at 31.2. Then also you can watch us at Facebook Live, and you can also watch us at WellerDoesDelmarva.com. So we're going to talk to Sherry again, and then Sky Brady's going to be on, and then that'll be a wrap for this week's show. So we'll be with you till 10 o'clock. The store, Weller's Utility Trailers, is officially open. If you have any questions for the store, it's 337-8228, Wellers.com on the web. Now, Brooks, have I missed anything? I just want to be sure that I stay on schedule and don't miss a thing.
One more ad.
I would like to talk about First Class Heating and Air, if I could, okay? Yeah. First Class Heating and Air. You hear me talk about them week after week after week, and I have people that will call me up and say, hey, I'm getting a quote here, I'm getting a quote there. Jim, tell me about your experiences with First Class Heating and Air, because you can say you need a new heating system or an air conditioning system or heating and air, or you want to put in one of those new ductless systems or something like that, or you need something worked on or serviced, and you look in the phone book or you look somewhere, and there's hundreds of places that do this. So you say, man, how do I sift through all these nice looking ads and find out who really, truly does a good job? Well, let me just tell you. I've been supporting them and advertising for them for a few years now, and I have customers call me before they deal with them and say, tell me about your experiences, and then I have them call me back and say, you know what, I dealt with them, I'm happy, they did a great job, and I was pleased. And I just want to let you know they're an honest company. They've been in business now, think about this, 40 years. That's a pretty good thing. They'll do work in Delaware and Maryland. And they do heating, air conditioning. They do home performance things. They also do plumbing. And their people are in uniforms. They're drug tested. They're background tested. Their trucks are lettered. You're not going to have a bunch of vehicles showing up. You don't even know who the people are. They're good people. They have financing available if you need it. They service things. They offer maintenance agreements that then come with other discounts for other services. On top of that, if you bought something somewhere else and that company's no longer in business or you're not happy with them, you give First Class a call and they'll service what you got. So it's time to get your air conditioner checked over. Make sure it's working to optimal performance, okay? Peak performance. So give them a call. Here's the number, 934-8900, 934-8900. And people say, Jim, you talk about them as if you know them. I do know them. I know the people that own it. Tim is the owner. It's a family-owned, operated business. And Sean is my sales rep, and he does a great job. And they're good people. So it's 934-8900. On the web, it's firstclasshvac.com. Tell them I sent you. If you don't do any more than just send them an email saying you enjoy the show, you appreciate their support of the show, or give them a call and just say good morning. Just say I was just hearing about you on Weller Does Delmarva, and I want to say good morning. So anyway, we're in the last few minutes of the show. I want to thank Brooks Ritter for working over there, and Colin Walls and Colin Walls' son, Colin II. And I want to just say this show would not be able to be what it is without them, so thank you. The check's in the mail. The other thing is Fran back at the studio does a good job, and all the folks at Delaware 105.9 and My Cozy TV and everybody in between, and all of our advertisers who help support the show. We say thank you very much. You've been listening to us weekly talk about Mark Rowdy Daniel, who is in a wheelchair wheeling from Cape Henlopen State Park to, I believe it's San Francisco, California. Mm-hmm. Yep. And I believe he's going to join us about 9:30-ish. So if you want to hear from him or tune that in, switch on over to My Cozy TV or Jim Weller. Look up on Facebook Live. We're right there. And or you can watch it later on my Facebook page or on WellerDoesDelmarva.com. So we have a good time being here with you each week. Please mark your calendar, July 8th. That is our 200th show. We're having a party at the Dry Zone Red Barn. We're going to have prizes and giveaways and goodie bags. And if you have a business and you want to put something in the goodie bag, get up with me and I'll put it in there for you. An ink pen or a refrigerator magnet or a discount card or, old coins, silver coins, anything you want to put in the goodie bag for us to give away, we'll be glad to. So anyway, thank you for watching and listening to the show. And you guys are laughing. I'm having coins minted, bicentennial coins with my picture on them for this anniversary. We are done with the radio. God bless you all. Have a good weekend. And hang in there. I'll be right back after this commercial break with more of the show. Hey, everybody. Jim Weller again. Just want to show you another trailer that we sell. This is a brand called Carry On. It has a wire mesh side. These are like 24 inches high. Nice little trailer. This is a 6x10 landscape trailer. In fact, it's actually 76 inches by 10 foot long with 24-inch wire mesh sides. Treated wood floor. It has the ramp gate that will fold flat or fold down. So if you need a deal on a trailer, Weller's has got them. I don't know if you can see behind me. We've got tons of them, hundreds of them. Hundreds of trailers, new, used, opening and closed. We got them. We even sell them. Here's some with no tires and wheels. We're preparing for sledding. Trailer sledding is going to be coming up. No, we just haven't got them put together yet. They come in stacks, and then we put the tires and wheels on them, and we make sure the lights work and everything's just perfect. So, look, if you need a trailer, give me a call. 302-337-8228. Weller's Utility Trailers on Route 13 in Bridgeville, Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, and Saturday, 9 to 1. Wellers.com on the web. Like us on Facebook. And other than that, grab your cash and make a dash and come on in, and let's make a deal on a trailer. Thanks for watching me. I'll see you. Bye. Hey, there it is. I'm outstanding in my field, basically. That was a big field. When I bought that property, there was no trees there. Now there's a full-fledged woods. So anyway, we're thinking about opening a paintball course over here for our customers so they can run through the woods and everything. Okay? What?
It sounds like a good idea, yeah.
Sounds like a great idea.
Right, yeah.
Put trampolines all through there, too.
Yeah, that sounds even better, yeah. I would video all that, too.
Would you?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Just for the heck of it.
Yeah.
All right, so anyway, Wall Service Center is officially open. Been open now about an hour.
Yep, 8 o'clock.
So they've been open 59 years in 1 hour. Okay? So anyway, what's going on at Wall Service Center?
Well, things are getting busy with air conditioning work, so we've got a lot of that to do, but we do other things as well. We can fit it all in. We do brakes.
Can I talk about something?
Okay.
Got that oil change the other day.
Yep.
My wife comes with me to pick the car up. She has been telling everybody about that.
Really?
She had no idea
assistance?
you offered that.
She does not watch this show.
Not enough anyway.
Yeah.
She did not know. So, she goes in to pays the bill. I'm talking to Colin, and she comes out with this little envelope. And she's like, I didn't know. And then I explained to her, I said, yeah, if you have a towing or, you need a jump start, or does it do your spare? Will it put a spare on?
Yep. Flat tire changing assistance.
Because I know some people personally that had a dead battery. And it was quite an experience for them. But had they dealt with you? And I know somebody the other day that got a key in their tire.
I do, too. I know that same person.
Yep. So, in other words, so it's made me think about that. And then, when Denise is like, I had no idea, just to her. So she's been telling all her friends about it. In other words, yeah, because it was like a $30-some oil change, and she has a little group of friends she talks to and gets together with every now and then, and she's like, that is amazing.
Yeah.
So I guess we really need
why wouldn't you?
Yeah, but I mean, we buy a lot of new vehicles, and we've never got nothing like that from the car dealer.
Right.
Spending $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 on a car.
Right.
That is cool. So it's free, right?
It's absolutely free. It's good for 6 months now, and it
you have
covers.
To keep your receipt in there.
Keep your receipt in there. If you don't have the receipt, if you took it out for some reason and don't have it, or if you lost this entire envelope, all you have to do is give us a call. 422-8110, and we'll get the information for you. We'll get your receipt for you. You have to send your receipt in to get reimbursed for the service, but other than that, they do reimburse you. And
you will not believe this thought, and she was very sincere. Denise actually thought you did this.
Oh, really? Yeah.
She was like, my gosh, Colin is out jump-starting people and helping them
anywhere
out
in the country.
Like that. Yeah. Well, she didn't realize that it was anywhere.
It's nationwide. No, it's actually a service that we pay for.
So if I was at the BWI airport with a dead battery, I would have somebody to call.
Right, and you
get
wouldn't
help.
have to wait for me to drive all the way from over
Right.
here. You know, they contact people in the area. They have contracts with people in the area, and if they don't have a contract, they call whoever
And get
they can
somebody.
find. A 24-hour service they can find. So that's it. It's roadside assistance. It's absolutely free to you. It does cost us.
I love it.
But,
I mean,
it's just something we
I need
offer.
one for my pickup. I just thought about that. I got
Do you?
my first oil change in my new pickup.
Oh, you do.
I do
Well, you can
because
take
I'm
this one.
actually traveling today, and and so on. So, well, I don't have my receipt, but that's okay. But anyway, Wall Service Center, you could finish up, in other words. But that was neat, and Denise has really been like, I just can't believe it. I just can't believe it.
Well, that's
so anyway.
good. So anyway, yeah, we are doing lots of air conditioning work. We do everything from simply charging the system on up to replacing or repairing any component in the system. We can take care of that at Wall Service Center. The roadside assistance, we've got the warranty, though, that's separate from the roadside assistance.
Right.
And on any new AC compressor, you're going to get a lifetime warranty on it. So if you want to give us a call, it's 422-8110. Also, you can go to wallservicecenter.com on the web. 220 Northeast Front Street is not the phone number. That's the address.
Oh.
And you can stop in there and see us, say hi, and let us know how you heard about us. If you're a new customer, just say, hey, heard you on Jim Weller's show, or heard you
Saw
on
you in the guide.
whatever show, or just let us know how you came to find us, and we really appreciate that. So
They track
422
their advertising,
Yes.
folks. I need your support on this one. Everybody says you got to say I heard it on Jim Weller's show.
That's right.
Okay,
right.
Can we talk about Live with Walls and Weller
We
real
can,
quick?
yes. Let's do
All
that.
right. It's our Wednesday night show.
Mm-hmm.
Last Wednesday night, who did we have? We had
Josh Lynch.
Wasn't that great?
He was really, really good.
He was
played us some
entertaining.
music. He was, yeah. He's a
Cool
smart
dude.
guy, too.
Smart guy, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we only let smart people on.
Right.
So I won't be back.
So
folks.
if we haven't let you on, that's what we think of you, I
right.
guess. I don't know.
Well, you have to. There's a little contest. We have a watermelon seed spitting length, and then you have to be able to walk and chew gum across the parking lot.
I don't know if you heard this the other
What?
night. Jim says that he doesn't talk much when he's around people that are really smart.
Right.
And
I did
so
say that.
and so me and
I was
Amy
asked to speak recently at the
right,
big
and
event.
so I looked at Amy. She looked at me. I'm like, he has been talking nonstop since we got here. What does that say about us?
Oh God! I didn't mean it that way.
Well, we took it that way. That's for sure. We felt.
Well, I
it.
cannot be responsible for how you received what I said.
Well, I can't be
Okay?
responsible for the way you said it.
I was
you just told
saying.
us we were dumb as a rock. That's how it came across.
I was asked to speak at this event recently, and then when they named all the people that had spoke previously, it
Albert
made me
Einstein.
incredibly nervous, and so I declined. So anyway, that was that. They're disappointed. I had somebody call me, try to talk me into it the other day.
Really?
Yeah.
Has it happened yet or no? It's not.
No, I can't even remember when it is.
Okay.
But it's a big thing. It was I think the Republican caucus or something like that.
Really?
And it's like a fundraiser they do, and they have different people come and speak, people in the community that are business people or, leaders or pillars or whatever you want to call it that, might have something relevant to say.
And you were out of my pillars, so you
And
decided you
I
wouldn't
just
do it.
got nervous. I just was like, man, I can't do this. So I had to decline. But then a friend of mine called me up and said, I'm telling you, I'm speaking too. He said, I really think you should do it. So we'll see.
So you
I'm
might
not
change
doing
your
it.
mind
No,
again?
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
So
I'm
he's
not doing
open.
it.
Keep
I'm
asking.
not open.
Oh,
Don't ask
no?
me. I'm
Oh,
good.
okay.
No, I'm nervous. I can't do it. When I get around a certain element of people, I do very much get very shy, very nervous, very backwards, very quiet. Okay? You'll know it if you see it.
Okay.
So it don't happen often.
So back to Live with Walls and Weller.
Yes. Are we going to do the show Wednesday night again?
We do the show every Wednesday, Jim.
We've
Just
been
put
doing
it on
for
your calendar.
half a year.
Isn't that amazing?
That is amazing.
I didn't know it had been that long until you brought it up. I knew because I put it in every week, show number 26, and then you said, wait a minute, that's a half a year. What? You're right.
Yeah. Isn't that something? We have a studio in Lincoln. It's called the Catch It Live Studio at the Weller Complex.
Right.
It's out in the middle of nowhere. And it's kind of a nice.
And we're
we do have a
staying there
turkey
until
on the
it's
property.
somewhere. Is there a turkey?
For sure. I see him almost on a daily basis. And then I was giving a tour yesterday, and I opened that side door and said, see the towers? And they're like, yes, and look at how the vultures are up there. I said, they're not vultures, they're eagles. But they were vultures.
Sussex County
Eagles.
Eagles.
You know, Sussex County Eagles.
Yeah.
So anyway, I didn't even see them. So the tour picked
You've gotten
them up.
so used to them.
Right, I've gotten so used to them. Them and the lizards and the
Lizards
spiders.
walk right in the front door.
They do. They're rude.
Yeah.
I mean, they walk right in, right in front of you. You almost step on them.
Yeah.
So, but anyway.
So anyway, what we're saying about the show, I guess we want you to tune in.
Yeah.
To
Wednesday nights.
The easiest way to get it is just go to Facebook, right? And
just get
search
it
for
there.
Live with Walls and Weller.
Correct. Don't run around town or anything like that looking for it. Just go to Facebook
Flip
Live.
through your channels or anything.
Right. So why don't you like the page now? Live with Walls and Weller. If you would, like it, please. Click on notifications in case we do something random, which is possible. But every Wednesday night from 6 to 8. And if you are watching this show right now and you say, I'd like to be on Live with Walls and Weller sometime soon, we let you on the first time for free. Okay? So who we got coming up? We got Barry from Dry Zone will be on this week. We got Bob Carey from Delmarva Teen Challenge is going to be on. Then on May 17th, we've got Brian Scarr, and he's a singer. And Jeannie Morgan is going to be on talking with us. Then we got Barry back on May 24th. And we've got some space for you. So if you're interested, let us know.
Right.
All right. Is that it?
That's it. And the best way to get in touch with us is probably through Facebook, or if you have one of our numbers, you can message us. But message us directly through Facebook, either personally or through the Live with Walls and Weller page. It's probably the best way to get in touch with us.
Okay.
All right.
I'm going to switch gears and talk to Sherry Yerkes. This is a dance studio, A Time to Dance. She's trying to talk Brooks Ritter into going to the line dancing fundraising event. So anyway, where is that event going to be? You know what? I never asked you.
It is at our current studio at the Feed Company.
Okay.
In Milton. It's on the corner of Route 16 and Reynolds Road
Okay.
in Milton, not far off of Route 1.
Not far off of Route 1.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
And there's a million doors to that building.
So come in one of them.
So come in one of them. There's a fenced-in area.
Why don't they go up
parking
on
lot.
that deck and come in that door?
They can go in that door.
Because that's closest to
We're
you.
going to have both sides open.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
All right.
so if they park on either side of the building, look for the Time to Dance sign.
So do they have to sign up in advance, or do they just show up that
no,
night?
just show up that night.
$10.
Pay at the door, $10.
Do you take cash?
Take cash. We take credit cards.
You do?
We take checks.
No kidding.
Yes.
Do we still have that stack of bad checks?
I think we have a couple left.
We could take everybody.
Well, it's $40 with a bad check. You get it, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's an upcharge.
There is.
An upcharge. Okay.
It'd
So
be
anyway,
worth it though.
Huh?
It'd be worth it though.
to get rid of those checks. They're annoying every time we see them. So anyway, Tuesday night. This Tuesday night.
This Tuesday night and Wednesday
time?
night at 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock at the Feed Company in Milton.
At the Feed
Everybody's welcome. Kids, like little kids.
Kids, yep, kids are
So
welcome
like a
too.
family could come.
Yes,
And they're
family
going to
could
learn
come.
what? Line dancing? Is that what you call it? Line dancing?
I would call it line dancing. We're not teaching like the boot scoot boogie. We're not doing the country line dancing.
Okay. All right.
We're doing
But just some
the-
basic dance moves. So for $40, $50 a family could go.
Yes.
Have a good time.
Have a good time.
And learn something.
Yeah.
And support a good cause.
And then next time they go to a wedding, they can all get out there
They can all get out there.
and show their stuff. Yeah.
Wow. All right. We do a lot of dancing here at Weller's. When people make us offers, we have to dance around it just a little bit.
Well, that's
So
good.
it might be good for all of us to
I
go
could
as a
teach you
team.
some new choreography. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. So like, what are you doing, Brooks? Oh, I'm dancing around your offer. All right. So anyway, your business is called A Time to Dance, correct?
Yes, it's called A Time to Dance.
All right. You've been in business quite a few years now.
We're 6 years.
6 years.
6 years. We started with 11 students,
Wow.
and we now have 76 students.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's growth.
That
That's why you
is
need a bigger
growth.
place.
It is why we need a bigger place and
All
bigger
right.
dance rooms. And some of the girls have been with me a long time, and they do like their grand jetés, and which is a leap in the air, and they touch the ceiling. So
No.
yeah,
goodness.
so
Okay.
we definitely need
We
some
need
more
to
height.
raise the ceiling.
Yeah, we need to raise the ceiling.
Okay.
So the girls are very excited.
Okay.
About the new building. So
And you would be excited if it wasn't for a bigger building. Usually comes with more heat and electric and rent and everything in
yes,
between.
and everything in between.
But it's growing pains.
It is. It
So-
is.
So you're saying that you could use some help if somebody wanted to be involved and maybe make a donation.
Yes.
Maybe donate some time or building supply? I don't even know what you need.
We are. We need. So our dance studio, we do not charge the average price of a dance studio.
Okay.
But I have the average cost for myself as a business owner involved.
That makes sense, doesn't it? Your electric rate's the same, and your insurance is the same.
Insurance is the same. I have to have the music license.
Okay.
You know, because we post.
But
on
you
social
try to.
media.
I mean, I've noticed that what you try to do is you try to make it more affordable for everybody.
I try to make it more affordable. So when this move came, making it affordable didn't make it affordable to move.
Correct.
And it's I can't make a scholarship for the Shooting Stars program.
Okay.
And make it free.
Okay.
Or at least at a limited. Yes.
And you may be able to in the future.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
You just got to get you moved right now.
Yes, we got to get us moved.
So
and in this
you got your eye on a couple locations,
yes.
but you wouldn't mind if somebody wanted to help in some way.
Yeah.
Like, what if somebody said, I want you to put a sign on the wall in one of the rooms and call it a certain business's name or something, like, you know how libraries and stuff like that do
we
that.
would definitely dedicate a room or a mirror or depending on the cost.
You could put their name across the top.
Because those mirrors are expensive, and my mirrors
you can't move them.
I can't move them.
Once they're fastened, you almost break them taking them
yes,
down.
One room was not hung correctly.
Okay.
So those will definitely be shattered when they get taken off. The other room is possibly salvageable, but the cost to move them and install them
is a chunk.
It is a chunk, and it's about the same to get new.
Okay.
So
you
that
could
is
sell an ad right on a mirror, like maybe put a name right across the top of it or something.
Yes.
That's a good idea.
Yes, we would do that.
You would.
We definitely would do that.
You need some ideas. You need some help. What you're saying is you need to move. Your business is growing.
Yes.
Where you're at, I think they're going to sell the building.
Yes.
So, I mean, in all reality, you need to move.
We need to move.
And you're just saying this, has been coming, but now the reality is sunk in.
Yes.
And you could use a hand. Not a hand out, but a hand up.
I mean, it is also a ministry at the same time.
So it's your heart's desire to be less expensive than other places.
Right.
To be a blessing to the families and the kids that you deal with.
Yes.
And you're just saying, hey, I could use a hand up.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we can keep the ministry going, because without the help, the ministry we will be shutting our doors.
Okay.
So
okay, so this is real. Well, I guess it would be
real.
real, because if you're moving from one location to another, this is when you have to decide. You have to decide. So if there's people that are involved with you already or know you and say, hey, I could help out a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, every little bit helps.
I mean, we've had families that have come to me and say that we have changed the course of their family. They didn't, like, we do a devotion with the kids and we end in prayer. And I actually had a dad come to me and say, thank you for praying with my kids before I was man enough to do it. And now he preaches at his church.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, it's changed his family. It's changed their family. And it's an amazing family that has been with me for a long time.
One step.
Yeah.
The first one.
Yeah.
That's where all change starts, is with the first step.
So it's definitely a walk of faith that we're doing right now.
But you're going to keep your studio in the Milton area.
Mm-hmm, yes.
So, again, if you're a Milton business or Georgetown or Milford, and you say, look, I'd like a little advertising, because it sounds like you have a lot of parents and grandparents and kids and students coming in and out of this building continuously.
Our shows that we have about 500 people in attendance of our shows.
Okay.
And we have a show coming up on June 11th.
Do you really?
At Delmarva Christian in the Milton campus.
Wow. Okay.
They've been very generous to us, and so we're going to have up on the stage there. Mm-hmm. And so we're going to have our show there. Robbie Van Pelt is their tech guy, and he has been amazing. DCHS has been amazing help. So
well, they run a good school.
Yeah, yes, they do.
They're a real blessing to our community. What do you call them? DCHS?
My son went there, Delmarva Christian High School. And my little son, my youngest, goes to the elementary school now.
Okay, Delmarva Christian High School.
Yeah.
But it's really, now they have all grades.
They have all grades available, yeah.
Isn't that something?
It is, yeah.
They've done a great job.
They have done a great job, yeah. And I couldn't be happier. I've had one in high school, and now I have one in the elementary school. So, I couldn't be happier with the program. So.
Well, good. What are you doing today?
Today I studio work.
Studio work. Okay.
and then work tonight. So
take the fingerprints off the mirrors.
Yeah. I do need to do that.
All right. Did I miss anything?
Let
I don't
me
know where we
see.
left off. The line dancing. What if somebody has a question? I never asked you that. How does somebody contact
How do you get hold of me?
Yerkes? Okay.
I too have several Facebook pages.
Okay.
So we have the Time to Dance Facebook page, and we have the Shooting Star Dance Facebook page.
Okay.
And
can they like them both, or they can only allowed to like one?
They can like them both.
Okay.
And then there's my personal page, Sherry Yerkes. It's CHERI Yerkes, YERKES. And my email is a time to dance Milton at gmail.com. And my number is 302-228-2688.
228-2688.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So let me give you my version of what I feel you've shared with me today.
Okay.
Okay? This is the Jim Weller uneducated version. Here we go. Basically, I hear what you're saying is where you're at, you've been there for a few years, and it's been good.
Yeah.
You started with, I believe, 11 students, and now you're up to 76.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it's been good. But you've kind of outgrown that facility, and that facility is making some changes on its own also.
Right.
So it's a time to dance. It's a time to move.
It is. It's a time to move.
All
yeah.
right. So with this comes some expenses.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
And all of us experience it. You know, we know things are happening or coming, and then when they come, we're like, I'm never prepared enough.
Yeah.
So you're saying, look, you got your eye on some nice properties. In other words, you know, I'm kind of excited for you. And before you pull the trigger, you just want to make sure you can afford the remodeling that's going to need to be done.
Right.
The deposits and everything in between. So you're saying to the community, look, I've kind of had this dance studio now for 6 years, you say?
6 years.
6 years, and I've got to make this move, but I need some help.
Right.
And I'd appreciate some help.
Yeah.
And I'd be grateful if somebody would help me. You're not begging. You're not saying you're destitute. If you don't get help, it's not like that. You know, you're not going to feed your family or your kids.
Right.
But what you're saying is, you'd like to continue this ministry. You'd like to continue this dance studio, and you'd like to know if there's anybody out there that's watching or listening or has had a child go through the program, can help in any way.
Right.
Is that about what you're saying?
And come alongside of us and help us start this new Shooting Stars adaptive dance program.
Right, which is a whole new addition. So we're talking about the move. We're talking about a new building, a new location, remodeling, insurances, things that need to be, deposits, and so on.
Yeah.
On top of that, you want to start the new Shooting Star program.
Which there's nothing like that in this area.
So they could be part of helping birth something that is going to bless people, not only from a ministry point of view, but from a self-esteem, helping people physically be more active.
Right.
I mean, it's a lot. It's a package. It's a total package.
And it's from children all the way up to seniors.
Yes.
So it's all ages.
So, you know, you may be listening and have a parent in a nursing home that this may be a blessing to. In other words, you know, so you don't have to totally understand it to sow into it, but we are saying if you want to be involved in any way, shape, or form, whether it's a donate of time, talents, gifts, advice, financial, you are saying you're open to listening and hearing and talking to people. Is that right?
That's right.
So if somebody has a good idea or something like that, you know, did you say you need to round up about 20 grand?
20,000.
Yeah, that sounds like a lot, but I don't see that as impossible. In other words, you know, I think that, you know, I mean, you just have to think what you need.
Yeah.
It's good to count the cost. It's good to know what you need.
Right.
You know,
because I have not signed anything.
I'd hate to be $3 grand into a project and find out I need 17 more and I didn't realize it.
Right.
You know, so folks, think about this. Pray about it. If you know Sherry, you know her family. She's a good community person. She cares. She's passionate, and she's just asking for some help. If somebody wants to help, so you can call her again. What was the number?
302-228-2688. I would love to talk to you.
I forgot already.
228-2688.
228-2688. 228-2688.
Yep, that's
me. Is that
me.
right?
That's me.
And it was 402?
302.
I know, I'm just messing with you. All right, what else do you want to talk about?
That's it. It's our new Shooting Star. I'm really passionate about the new Shooting Stars.
You said that dancing has helped your daughter.
It has. And I myself have lived through a child with a disability, and I understand not being able to afford to send them to like our Shooting Star program. That's why we're trying to make it a nonprofit.
Okay.
And we were afforded some things so that my daughter could participate in some things growing up.
And so you want to give back.
And we want to give back. And I understand what they're going through. And, you know, I have a really strong thing. I love people where they are. And it doesn't matter. I have children right now with disabilities that are already in the studio that weren't accepted at another studio.
Really?
So, and that's what made me think I could just invite all kids like this.
Right.
So, and then I thought, why not adults? And why not seniors?
Why limit
it? Why limit it? So the Shooting Stars is for all ages and all types of adaptable. We have buddies waiting to work alongside the dancers.
Okay.
So we have volunteers, and I'm going to be working with Del Tech with interns as well that are in the child program to come alongside as volunteers as well with as buddies for the dance program.
Aren't you something?
I
You
try.
want to give back. I
want
like
to
this.
give back. Yeah.
But you could use a hand.
I could use a hand.
All right. So even if you know Sherry and you want to give her a word of encouragement, do that. This is a big move for you.
Yeah,
is that correct?
It's huge, and it's huge for my family. I love my husband.
Well, you know what? Huge is the word of the day.
Huge.
Yep.
Huge.
It's the word of the day, and you never know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
So get ready and embrace it.
All right.
Get excited.
I'm ready.
Get ready to receive it.
All right.
All right. Anything else?
That's it, Jim. Just thank you.
Thanks
thank
for coming. I appreciate it.
Thank you for the opportunity.
I appreciate your friendship. I appreciate all you do at work. You work at Eagle's Nest.
Yeah.
You know, you do a good job there behind the scenes. You keep everybody straight.
Thank
you
you.
even do stuff in front of the scenes.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Yeah,
But
it's
thank
great.
you for that. I appreciate that.
Thank you.
All right. Anything else?
I think that's it.
I'm going to let you take a card.
All right.
Have you already got a mug?
I have. Yes, I have a couple mugs.
Then I'm going to hold tight on
Okay.
that. Okay. That's the last two until I get more out.
All right.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay. Other than that, do you have one of these?
I do. You gave
All
me
right,
one of those
good enough
too.
then.
You
You're good.
you
How about a
spoil
mint?
me. I will take a mint.
All
These
right,
were
there
good
you
last
go.
time.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Thank you, Sherry.
All right.
Take
Thanks,
care of
Jim.
yourself.
Take care.
That's Sherry Yerkes, everybody. A Time to Dance. Give her a call. Look her up on Facebook. See what you can do. If you can get involved, it would be much appreciated. I've personally known her for years. She's a good gal, and she has a heart for the kids and for adults and for everybody, and she just wants to make a difference. So help her make a difference if you can. All right. So anyway, Sky Brady is here. Don't come over just yet, but we're going to talk to him. And I think we are open over here at Weller's Utility Trailers, and I think we're busy because I see people walking around and cars pulling in and pulling out. The kayak sales have been pretty brisk, and I want to take a minute and find these ads and tell you, well, let me do this first. I want to make a Mother's Day offer real quick, okay? So if you would like a really great gift for Mother's Day, you've heard me talk about this 100 times, but it's the Weller's discount card. And you say, Jim, you are too excited about this card. I can't imagine people not using it. Where was that the other day? Dairy Queen in Milford. $1 off a Blizzard. And they're like, oh, yeah, we get this card all the time. $1 off a Blizzard's a lot because a Blizzard's like $3, so $1 off is like a third of the cost. Okay, I ate at the Palace yesterday. I ate at the Palace the day before, and I used it both times and saved 10%. So here's what it is. It's a card. If you've never seen it, it looks just like a credit card. Doesn't have the magnetic strip, okay? So anyway, and here's what's on there. First of all, at Weller's Utility Trailers, right next door here, you save 10% on any labor, okay? So if you're getting a hitch put on, you're getting your trailer worked on, something like that. So if you got a couple $100 worth of labor, you're saving $20, okay? Now, the other thing, Applebee's, all right? We save 10% every time we go there, and we like it, okay? Then we've got no-nonsense office machines, $25 off on any regular service. So you buy this card for $10 and you save $25, and you don't have to surrender the card. You keep it. You continue to use it time and time and time again. I use this card almost every day somewhere. And you say, well, gee, how could you do that, Jim? Because I handpicked the businesses that were on here. They're businesses that I like to support. You got Bethany Blues, 10% off. Vanderwin's Ice Cream, you get a free waffle cone with the purchase of a single dip at the regular price. Nicola's, 10% off, and that's on dine-in or take-out, and that's each and every time you use it. Fat Daddy's, $5 off your total bill of $25 or more. That's like 20% off there. So anyway, those are those. Then we have Odyssey, which has, it's like like I'll call it not a knick-knack shop, but they got a lot of neat things. It's 2 stores. They've got one in Rehoboth and Bethany, 15% off. Papa John's, buy a large pizza at the regular price, and you get another pizza absolutely free. That's kind of unheard of. Dairy Queen in Milford, $1 off any size Blizzard, even them little ones or the big ones, $1 off. Subway, 15% off the regular prices, and that's in Georgetown, Long Neck, and Rehoboth. 15% off. Dry Zone, 5% off. You call Dry Zone, you're getting ready to have something done. 5% off. Then you've got Tamborelli's in Greenwood. You get a free cannoli with the purchase of $20 or more. The Palace in Milford, 10% off every time you use it. 10%. Supercuts, $2 off all haircuts. I think Brandon said he used it there. $2 off. Fisher Auto Parts, 10% off. Any items there. Ducking Car Wash, $3 off on the Extreme. That's Milford or Seaford. Mama Maria's in Milford, 10% off. And B&B Music, 10% off. So listen, these cards are $10 each, but I'm going to give you a special. If you want one, how are we going to do this? You need to call and tell me. All you're going to do is call a number and leave your name and number and say, I'll be in between now and next Saturday. But I'm going to give you buy one for 10. I'll give you one for free. Buy one, get one free. Great Mother's Day gift. You could save a couple $100 in a year using this card, okay? So they're $10, but if you buy one, you'll get one free. So that's like a his and her special, or whoever else you want to give the other one to. And you can buy all you want. So if you say, man, I got a business, I'm going to buy 10 of them and get 10 free. Yep. So you lay out $100, you're going to get 20 cards. So anyway, you got to call 337-7300, 337-7300. Just leave your name and number and say, hey, put my name on the list. I'll be in next week to get one. You can come get one today if you want. It is a card that you save money every time you use it. And if you want to see the card, go to Wellers.com. It's right there on the front of the webpage. All right. So anyway, I think I'm going to wrap up here for a minute or two. Going to take a quick commercial break, have another word with Colin Walls, and then we're going to get Sky Brady on, and then I'm going to talk to Brooks finishing out the show. So we got a lot to talk to you about. Tell your friends. Look us up on Facebook. Keep watching on My Cozy, and here we go. I am going to take a break right now. Jim Weller again, folks, just talking to you about some equipment trailers, just showing that there is many differences between one brand and another. Right here is a Master Tow. Now, this is a long trailer. This one here, you'll notice, is 24 foot long, has the heavy-duty flip-down ramps, also has a beaver tail, treated wood floor, comes with stake pockets, nice heavy-duty trailer, powder coat paint job, good quality trailer. That's Master Tow, okay? Now let's go over here and take a look at these B-Wise trailers, all right? These are some big ones. They're pretty long. They're called a deck over. You'll notice the floor is actually above the tires. See that? Now, I'm going to try to show this to you in a minute, but see the long ramps, nice heavy-duty ramps, and it has an adjustable beaver tail, okay? It can be popped up to where you have all flat floor, or it can be let down to where it is a beaver tail. So I'm going to come around and try to show you the differences. These come with adjustable couplers. Up here, there would be a coupler that's adjustable. Comes with a lockable storage box for your straps or your chains or whatever you may have. So both of these are the same size. I think they're 24-footers. They are a nice, beefy, well-built trailer. Take a look at the size of this frame. Look at that, how well this thing is built. This is a heavy-duty equipment trailer made by B-Wise. But I'm going to come around. I want to show you it comes with stake pockets, but this is also called a rub rail, all right? So it comes with that also. So there's a lot of different things. Treated wood floor. They put diamond plate steel right here over the tires for a little added strength. But it's a deck over. The floor is above the tires. This thing here has 16-inch radial tires, 8-lug wheels, but here's the beaver tail. See how on this trailer, the two trailers are identical. See how this one, the beaver tail is flat, so you've got all flat floor, or you can put the beaver tail down if you want. Take a look at the next trailer. Can you see that the beaver tail is down? That is an adjustable beaver tail. These are B-Wise trailers, quality like no other. Available at Wellers in Bridgeville. We have a good selection of them. I believe we're an exclusive B-Wise dealer for this area. So give us a call, 302-337-8228. That's 302-337-8228. Wellers.com on the web. Like us on Facebook. Click on there to get notifications. Tune in our show Saturday mornings. Weller Does Delmarva. You'll learn a lot there. We have a lot of fun. So check out our website, Wellers.com. Come see us on Route 13 in Bridgeville. Tell your friends about us. All we need is the opportunity to earn your business. Thanks a lot. God bless you. Thanks for watching me and putting up with me, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Goodbye. Okay, I enjoyed it. I don't know. Did you enjoy it, Colin?
Oh, yeah.
There was a lot of product out there.
Yep.
Every time I see that, it reminds me there's a lot of money laying on the ground out here.
Right. Well, I mean,
it's like a gold mine.
For entertainment, you know, for the kids and I and Jen, you know, we just pull up Weller's videos and watch them.
Notice I'm wearing the same clothes in every one. Are we ever going to make some new commercials, Brooks. You
That's
keep
the
ducking
plan.
and diving me. I need you Monday morning we need to schedule. Can we do that? Let's schedule for about 4 weeks out. Is that right?
I
Okay.
thought you were going to say 4 hours worth of recording.
No, not 4 hours. Okay. All right. What's up with you?
Well, I don't know. What's up with you?
Well, let's talk about Live with Walls and Weller.
All right, Live
Wednesday
with Walls and
nights.
Weller. That sounds good.
All right. So you did that show with Kevin Short. That seemed to go real good.
It went real well, yeah. Kevin was real happy with it, and I think he got a lot of views on it, and it turned out well, and it was very informative.
It broke 1,000 real quick.
Oh yeah, that was easy. 1,000 views, yeah.
1,000.
Yeah.
So, can we mention the studios? Or are you really
Sure.
not pushing
No,
that
you
too
can
much?
mention the studios.
Well,
That's fine.
Colin's got a couple studios, and when you watch our show on Wednesday night, it's called Live with Walls and Weller, and it's in a studio in Lincoln. And what Colin is trying to do is get people like me, like Kevin Short, like other businesses, to do a show there. So if you're watching this show and you say, well, I'd like to do a show, but I don't know what cameras to buy, microphones. I don't want to do it with an iPad or something. I want to do a real show. I want it to have, and I want to take phone calls and so on. How do I do that? I don't want to spend $10,000 or $20,000. Well, you don't have to. Colin Walls has a studio in Lincoln that you can rent by the hour, and you can have your own show. So you would, get your own show, and you would put it together, and you would build your own audience, and so on. Colin could provide you with 3 or 4 different cameras, a couple microphones, and phone line, so people can call in, or you can call forward your phone to that phone line, so you advertise your phone number. But that's what he's looking to do. So if you have a business or you're in an organization and you say, we need some publicity, because there's another thing you can do with this. Once you do it on Facebook Live, you then can share it, and you can take it and somehow put it on, because it's your show, right?
Right. Oh, yeah. They'll own the show because it'll be on their Facebook page
They're
or
paying for time.
Right. And they can do it on. It doesn't have to be necessarily Facebook. It could be anything where they want it sent to, and we can actually do that.
Because I guess they can have one on their own webpage.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. So you're just mainly saying, look, if you got an idea or you want to help promote your business or you want to do something like that, we have studio time for rent.
Right. And you mentioned the phone lines. We actually have the capability to go up to, I think, 6 phone lines with a toll-free number. So, I mean, you could make it a nationwide type of show. There's no limitations on the internet.
Do. Okay.
So you could actually do that.
Okay. So anyway, just look you up on Facebook. Or,
that's good.
Live with Walls and Weller. Look that up and send him a note or whatever. But we're looking for people to be creative, people that want to grow their business. In other words, advertising is expensive, but this is a little bit different because this way you have something. In other words, it's not like a ad that runs and it's just over.
Right.
In other words, and it's not like something that comes out in print and it comes out one time. This is a show. This would be something you would do where you can express yourself. You can show product. In other words, you can take callers. You can take testimonial phone calls from people and stuff like that.
Well, say for example, Kevin Short. People he prepped it and he put it out there that told people he was going to be doing this show, and here was the phone number. He gave them the phone number ahead of time so they could call in if they had any questions. He took some email questions, so we had all that prepared before we went on the air, and then we actually took live calls too. People that spontaneously just
even
wanted
took Facebook questions. I think
we took Facebook questions as it was live also, and so that's just an example of things you can do. And they had a range of questions from what type of software to use in certain situations, all the way up to
how to mic a violin,
and what to do with old reel-to-reel tapes.
Right.
So yeah. So very interesting that show was. But whatever your business is, or your cause, or organization, you can tailor it to your needs.
All right. Did you want to talk about Wall Service Center?
Wall Service Center. We can do AC work on your car. Just do it real quick. Wall Service Center. 422-8110.
Brakes, rotors, whatever you need.
Yeah.
Good place to
calipers.
Yep. Calipers.
Hoses. Let's name all the parts.
Serpentine belts.
Let's name all the parts in the brake system.
Okay. Muffler bearings.
Yeah.
Mufflers.
Master cylinders.
Master cylinders.
Rate proportioning valves.
Oh, what's that? What?
Blinker fluid.
Blinker fluid?
Turn signal fluid. It's not blinker fluid. It's turn signal.
Brooks, there's no such thing
slang.
as blinker fluid. It's turn signal fluid. All right. Anything else?
That's all I had.
Wiper blades.
There you go.
Yeah.
Brake lights.
Those are part of the brake system, brake lights. Yeah.
Are they really?
Yeah. Brake pedal.
Brake pedal.
A push rod that goes into the
something broke on my wife's gas pedal. It had a sensor in it.
Accelerator pedal position sensor.
Okay.
Yep.
When it broke, the car would not do more than idle. It was the weirdest thing.
Yep, that's what they do.
It was the weirdest thing.
And you know what? The funny part was that it only did it one time, and you were like, well, maybe we'll just let it go. And I said, if it's done it once, it's probably going to do it again, and it's going to be at the most
idle all the way from Dover to Milford. So I don't even know what happened. But anyway.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to leave you.
All right.
Is that right?
All right. I'll see you.
I'll see you. Thanks a lot.
All right.
Thanks for stopping by.
No.
Oh. All right. I'm going to bring Sky Brady on, okay? Because we want to talk to him and see what he's all about. Come on down, young man. So, not much. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Everything's real good here.
I'm sure you're a pro at this, but they tell me talk right into the microphone.
Right into it. All right.
I tend to turn around and not do it. So, Sky Brady, how are you?
I'm doing great, Jim. Good to see you this morning.
Does Delmarva.
Pleasure to be here.
All right. We'll shake hands again when he does the picture. But anyway, thank you for coming. And where did you come from? Oh, there he is. This is Brooks Ritter. He's one of our executive producers over there.
All right.
I think the man had a late night. Let's shake hands.
What's
again.
going on, Brooks?
There we go. You good? Thanks a lot. Anyway, so welcome to Weller Does Delmarva. You've never been on before.
Never been. First
All right.
time.
And what do you think of the show?
I love it. I have not had the opportunity to watch it or hear it on a Saturday morning. I play a lot of gigs late Friday, that kind of thing. But now that I'm introduced to it, I like it. So I'll start checking it out.
We're going on. This is show number 191.
Okay.
So
I missed a lot.
And here's our schedule. Yeah, you missed a lot. There was today's show.
All right.
So anyway, Brooks breaks it right down to the minute, and he does a good job.
Nice.
But anyway, it's a weekly show, and we try to get some different people on, and we have some advertisers that, buy time on here, too. And I just wanted to get you on. I've seen you out and about. And so what do you do? What would you describe what you do?
I'd say I'm just an all-around entertainer. I play, do a lot of volunteer work. And,
I have seen that,
yep.
yes. Thank you for that.
I've been on Delmarva 24 years. Doing this.
But you sing.
So, I sing. I got a band called Skinny Lake Pete, and we play out a little bit.
Haven't I actually seen you singing and performing on a trailer in a parade?
Right. Yep. Been on a few trailers, a few barns.
Okay. So you've been doing this for quite a while.
I started singing in 1969, the year you were born.
Wow. Yeah, I wish.
Been back there a while. But, I've been DJing. This is my 30th year. So
really? Well, congratulations. 30 years of it.
And I'm loving it. I'm getting a little older. The business is slowing down a little bit, but that's okay. That's okay. I don't have to work as hard.
That's right.
But it's still good. People still call me. I'd like to get a little more work this summer. I have a few dates open.
So you're for hire?
What's that? Oh,
yes,
I am.
Yes,
Yes.
Okay.
There's my card and all that
all
stuff.
Right.
So,
well, good. And so what your band? So what instruments do you have? You got drums?
Skinny Lake Pete. We have keyboard, saxophone.
Oh, okay.
Drums, bass, and harmonies. A lot of harmonies. But we do a lot of 50s, 60s, and we do a Motown show.
Okay.
So I get dressed up like James Brown and everything.
Do you really? You change costumes?
Yep. Come out and get some young lady from the audience to take my cape off. And all that
really?
Yeah, sure. And we play at Parrington Casino occasionally.
Okay.
And different places. But
so people can hire you to come do an event. I mean, I guess if they own a business and they want some entertainment, because that seems to be the common thing. Like restaurants that used to never have entertainment now has entertainment.
Right.
So it's like having people entertain while they eat and socialize and things like that. Would you do like a birthday party, or that's too small?
Well, no. I do all kind. The band is a different kind of thing. That's just we don't play that often. I'm a full-time disc jockey, so that's what I do.
All right,
but
so you would do weddings,
store openings, celebrations of life. I've done a few.
That is a good idea. I never thought of store openings.
Yeah, well, that's why I was throwing that out there.
Okay, so,
and I would get the band on the back of one of your trailers for a Christmas parade sometime,
or like my 50th birthday party when it comes up, or something like that.
I do 50th, 60th, 70th,
okay,
wedding anniversaries, things like that.
Really?
Yeah, all the time. So
no kidding. So you would play for 2 or 3 hours?
Right.
Okay.
And then the prices are flexible as far as what your budget is, and I'm very friendly when it comes to the budgets.
Okay.
during the course of the last 5 years, there's a lot of people that are disc jockeys now, so the competition's gotten a little rougher, but that's okay. That's fine.
But let me have one of them.
Sure.
But as they come along, just because there's a lot more of them doesn't mean they're as talented.
No. I mean, we all have our own schlick, so it's kind of
disc jockey with personality. That's a good one.
Yep.
I like that because Colin Walls, he's in the automotive repair business, and he sees people come and go all the time.
Right.
And I'm sure being a disc jockey, you see him come and go all the time.
Yeah.
And everybody's shopping price, but sometimes good service is priceless.
Well, I try to balance out the price with the product, and some people, just look at the price, and it's not like you're buying a 2x4 at Lowe's, because you can buy that somewhere else and shop around on the price, but especially a wedding.
Yeah, when you're talking 2 or 3 hours of somebody putting out, you want somebody with some personality.
To make sure the event goes smooth. And I don't only DJ the wedding, I coordinate everything, make sure Grandma's sitting over here.
Oh, that's a good idea.
I like to do it. Well, I just always done it that way.
Right.
So that's all, no extra price for any of that,
We just had a theft. Somebody just stole a microphone. Colin's got a question. Do we have a question from the audience?
I have seen, I've been to a wedding that, I've been to two weddings. Well, I've been to lots of weddings, but the one had no DJ.
Right.
They just put on music and let it play. That was the most unorganized wedding I have ever seen because nobody was running the show.
Right.
And I think a good DJ. Now I've seen other DJs, another DJ I should say, at one particular wedding, and he did not run the show or run the reception.
He just owned DJ equipment, basically.
Yeah, and played some music and didn't have it. Somebody there, because I think my idea of what a DJ does at a reception is actually runs the reception and coordinates and
he's the life of the party.
Done. Right.
Mm-hmm. He's the life of the party, kind of. It's up, because all that enthusiasm
well, each wedding's different.
Contagious is the word.
Yeah, each wedding's different. So when I always meet with the bride and groom ahead of time and sit down with them and say, hey, what do you want? It's their wedding. It's not my wedding. So I coordinate and make sure everything is the way they want it. And then I go about my business like it's the first wedding I've ever done. Every time.
Have you ever done a funeral?
Yeah, that's what I do. I do celebrations of life. Yeah.
Okay.
I've done it.
Because my funeral, we're having a party.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I did one not too long ago. God bless her soul. And she, it's for you. She,
it's not for you?
No, I don't recognize that number.
All right. I'll let it slide because I don't know. The discount card. Okay.
But real quick, it was in her will. She wanted everybody to wear funny hats and have a good time. So her daughter, of course, she was upset, but she had a big bin of all these hats because her mom loved hats. And it was at one of the American Legions down there on 24. And I talk with my hands too. And I went in there and set up, and everybody wore hats, and we had a blast. And it was
a celebration of life.
Yes, and
that's what
I
you
do
need
those.
to do.
So call me up. I'd be happy to do one for you. So.
Wow, I have to figure it out ahead of time.
And I do divorce parties.
Have you done a divorce party?
Done
Many?
A couple.
Okay.
But funny thing is, the one lady that got divorced, she met her future husband at the divorce party,
and they both had prenups.
Yeah, that was interesting. So.
Wow. All right, this same person's calling. Let's take the call.
What's going on.
All right, here we go. Hello?
Hey.
Hey, how
Can
you?
I ask Brian a question?
Do you know him?
Yeah.
All right. Are you ready for a question?
Sure.
All right. Good morning, Vicky.
Good morning. Sky, I just wanted to say that you may do all these other things, but anybody that hasn't seen you in action needs to see you when you're doing the World Series with the girls.
Oh, thank you,
Because
Vicky.
you really get them all going. I mean, last year we had China. They didn't understand any English, but they got it with you.
Oh,
really?
Appreciate that, yeah.
He speaks multiple languages?
Music speaks multiple languages.
Yes, it does.
Is this Vicky?
Yes, it is.
I thought it was. I just want to make sure.
Thank you, Vicky. I appreciate that.
Wow, so you went down and helped out with that?
I go every year. I've been down there about 10 years now. I do the World Series, Little League World Series.
No
and I just did a wedding in Ecuador.
Did you?
This was the girls' softball series. It was last year at Georgetown at the Comfort Inn you were doing it, and it was fantastic.
And that's where his personality comes in, huh?
It does.
Yeah.
And the kids' personalities come out.
Wow. Thank you for calling, Vicky. Tell Charlie we said hi.
I will.
Thanks,
Bye-bye.
Vicky.
Happy
Appreciate
Mother's
it.
Day, too.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
Well,
That's not
nice.
till next weekend. That was nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was nice. I mean, we didn't even talk about something like that.
Well,
but,
I do that every year. I go to the Delaware Veterans Home in Milford once a month and
Do
play
you
for
really?
the vets. Yep. And
how do they like that?
oh, it's excellent. And there's some that have Alzheimer's, and I'll do some of the old time songs, and they'll start singing, and
No
brings that
kidding.
out, kind of thing. And God, has put me where He needs me to be, and I do probably 12 nursing homes a month now. So I'm doing a lot of nursing homes. Yeah, did one
That's
yesterday.
very nice. In
So
other words,
everything's good, and you gotta just put it all in perspective and enjoy life, but work hard, and it's all good.
Are you from here?
No, I've been in Georgetown 24 years, originally from Philly.
Okay.
But, yeah.
What brought you to Delaware?
I fell in love with Delaware in the early 70s. My band had played a gig in Dover.
Okay.
And nobody wanted to go to the beach, and I drove down by myself and fell in love with the area.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. And so your band, Skinny Legs Pete?
Skinny Leg Pete, right.
Skinny Leg Pete. Now, who's Pete?
There's no Pete.
All right. It's Pete and Repeat. Repeat's his
But now,
brother.
the drummer has the skinniest legs, so I just send everybody over to him.
How long has the band been named this?
We've actually been together 7 years.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a long time,
And,
really.
it started out just kind of like, let's just get together and have some fun, because I got out of the band business in 1986.
Okay.
And started the DJ thing.
Okay.
So it's kind of more like a hobby, but we do play about 7-8 times a year.
So you're for hire?
Ready to
Okay,
go.
you're ready. Okay, so if somebody wanted to meet you or talk to you, or even, look at this, Google's listening to us. Look at that. Isn't that something?
I love it.
Do you know people don't believe your phone is always on? Watch this. Okay, Google. It did it to yours? Look at that. Your phone is always on, so don't ever believe it's not.
But this is really good what you're doing and promoting businesses, and
Well, we're
and
trying.
I appreciate you inviting me, because I'm great.
Well,
And this
James,
Facebook
you're going to be on
Live,
another
I don't know
show
anything
too, aren't
about
you?
it.
Don't we have you
I
scheduled
think.
for that?
Yeah, it probably won't be till September or something.
Okay, well,
because
that's
I work
fine.
every Wednesday night. In the
Okay, well,
summertime,
we'll get you on there sooner or later.
All right, great.
That's the Live with Walls and Weller. But we do this to kind of help out, in other words.
I appreciate
it. So if somebody wanted to contact you, how do you like to be contacted?
Well, it's funny, in today's world, very rarely do I get phone calls. It's either it's either texting or the Facebook Messenger.
Okay.
So you have to keep up on that, and look here and look, because you might miss
Endlessly.
something.
That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Wow. Took an hour to get back to me.
I'd prefer them to call me 302-344-6530. That's my personal number, my cell number, and that's where I do all my business from. And reason being, if you're getting married, I want to talk to you about your wedding, and you can't do that very well with the text.
And you want to be able to sell your personality a little bit.
Yeah.
In other words, the world has become so personal, and everybody just says, well, this guy's 100, this guy's 90, this guy's 98. In other words, but they don't even get a chance. It's in person.
I've lost over the holiday parties I do. I actually lost 2 big Christmas parties last year because somebody bid $50 less than me.
Oh, we lose trailers over $50.
Yeah, and it's like, really?
And I'm thinking, I got no problem with somebody who's cheaper, because they already know what they're worth.
Well,
they're not
I
worth
like
the
that
same
line.
as me.
I like that
you know what I
line,
mean?
yeah.
So I got no problem. But we have lost trailer dealers over $50 where a man will drive to Georgia to save $50 on a trailer.
Now, $300-400, I understand.
Correct.
Yeah,
That would be. And if I was $300 or $400 off, we need to have a talk, because something's missing.
Yeah.
Either I'm talking about a different trailer than the other person's talking about.
Right.
So, but that's the thing, and people have lost the art of engaging and talking.
Well, the handshake I kind of miss too, because up until about 15 years ago, I did everything by handshake. And that's the other thing I want to tell you is, I'm small mom and pop, so it's very, it's not all over the map. I'm not.
So you don't have a full-blown legal department?
No, and I don't have any. I don't have any employees either. I mean, it's me. I book
so you're
it,
an owner-operator.
Yeah, that's it.
You get to do it all.
But see, I like it that way, because I don't have anybody working.
Well, your
for
quality
me.
control is probably much more manageable.
Yeah, if I mess up, it's me. I can yell at myself.
Right, and feel bad about it.
Yeah.
Wow, well, good. So we're looking at Sky Brady. Call him at 302-344-6530. I'd appreciate it if you call him and just say you enjoy his support of all these organizations that he's involved with, and going out and singing for people and performing for people. All right, is there anything else?
You want me to sing or anything?
Yeah, you want to sing something?
No.
Is it called a cappella?
Ready?
Yeah, you go.
There's a red house over yonder. That's where my baby stays. Well, there's a red house over yonder. That's where my baby stays. Have been home to see my baby. 99 and 1/2 days.
Very good. That was good.
There you go.
Very good.
I heard you earlier. You said, hey, you might even sing one. You know? So, my pleasure.
Thank you, Sky. Appreciate it.
And here's
all right. All right. Yep. All right. All right. Well, there he is, everybody. Again, the number 302, of course, 344-6530. 344-6530. A lot of personality. If you want to bring some personality to your event, if you've got a business and you want to hire him to just, I bet I could hire him to work the counter and just entertain our customers for a half a day or something. Never even thought about that. Add a little zip to the place. So anyway, Sky Brady, check him out. Colin, if you want, you can come over for a minute. And Brooks, how about you talk to me for a second or so? I'm giving him a minute. I'm giving you a second. Are you done yet?
I'm done.
So anyway, Brooks is going to be in sales in a few minutes, and he does get a late start when he's hanging out with us, and I apologize for that. If I could afford to pay you more, I would, but you know how that goes. I'm always crying poor mouth. But in the meantime, Brooks is looking for some sales
Absolutely,
today. Trailers,
yes.
sheds, carports, swing sets. The Amish-made vinyl swing sets, big thing.
Yes, they are.
People look at them as an investment. They're like, I want it right. And I've had a couple people that have talked to you that really like the amount of time you spent. Not that you waste time with them, but that you took the time. Yeah. There are other people that sell them that maybe sit inside and point outside, and that's about the extent of it. We have a huge selection of them right out front here. They're all operational. People can climb on them, slide on them, swing on them, and you walk people through the process because you can custom build one just about any way you want.
Exactly. I mean, we take your ideas and put them down on paper and figure out what you want.
And
then
get it
we
within
show
your budget. We offer financing, too.
We do, yep.
Low monthly payments.
And that's the one advantage to all the demos that we had. My wife was here just the other day, and she's like, you guys have a lot of swing set demos out there.
We do, don't we?
And I'm like, well, the point of having all those demos out there is to give somebody something to look at.
Right.
Not just
not in a catalog.
The catalog's very nice. It's like a 50,
right.
60-page catalog, full color pictures. It's great. But actually being able to see, touch, feel the swing
and look
set.
at the screws and the hardware and the powder-coated stuff and those things where the swings swing back and forth, because we all look around. We know other people sell stuff, but, the brand we sell, I don't think there's anybody around here that sells it. And we looked at 8 different brands, I believe, and we picked a good one. So we're very happy. Amish made, delivered, and set up in your yard.
That's correct.
And financing is available, and all you do is talk to Brooks, and he'll help you out. So,
Absolutely.
Other than that, I do want to encourage people to give Brooks a call. What's your cell phone number again?
448-0049.
448-0049. You can call him now and say good morning to him, or get some Greenwood barbecue chicken and drop it off. Would you do that? Would you eat that if somebody brought you some chicken?
Absolutely.
No, for real. I'm not kidding, okay? I'm being serious.
I'd eat it right there in front of them if they want me to.
How many would you like?
Oh.
Would you take a picture of yourself eating the chicken and tag them in it?
Yes.
All right.
Chicken
so
selfie.
Greenwood barbecue chicken is for sale, and it is fantastic. And I think you can get it right about now, to be honest with you. I'm heading out of town. I got to leave quick as soon as we're done. I'm going to Solomon's Island. So I don't know.
Does he know you're coming?
He doesn't know. There must be some big festival or something.
Oh,
and
really?
My wife's brother makes mats out of tires, the kind you wipe your feet on and stuff. And so he's got a display there.
Tires that you wipe your feet on, or the mat that you wipe your feet on?
The mats. So anyway, we're going to go to Solomon's Island, and she said, "Don't be late. I'm ready to roll at 10:05."
That's a machine you used to have, isn't it?
Oh my gosh, very labor intensive.
Really?
But it cuts the tire in a strip.
Your kids were wore out, weren't they?
They were, because they did it. Anyway, and then you make mats. And the problem with those mats is they never blow away and they never wear out.
I have one. It may have been made by you.
It may have been.
It's been around for a long time on my porch right now.
There's one in front of that door. It's probably been there 20 years.
Yeah.
So they're kind of neat. They're the kind of mats that lay flat and last forever.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, he's got a booth there. All right, Wall Service Center's open.
We are open.
And live with Walls and Weller is Wednesday nights.
Yes.
What else you want to talk about?
I'm going to leave it up to you. Whatever you want to talk about.
Do you want to talk about the 31st or not?
We better wait on that.
All right, so folks, just stay tuned for the 31st. I brought it up and I shouldn't have.
Yeah.
That's how I roll. Okay, it's like I can't get it back in the box. But anyway,
and that's a Wednesday. It's about our show that day. So
there's
we
a special event coming up.
We may take it on the road, but we haven't worked out all the details. So we really
trying to buy a truck and a trailer and all the equipment and everything. And
$30,000 sponsor.
Correct. So we may be going to Georgetown with the show, and it's going to cost a lot of money to get there. So, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Couple
Did we
$100
brag on Mid-South Audio yet today?
We did, but we can talk about them more.
No, we better not.
Okay.
Kevin doesn't want us to talk too much about it.
Right.
So Kevin Short and his team. All right. Anything else on your mind? What? 3 people watching?
No.
3 minutes left. I gave out the buy one, get one free on the discount card. I mentioned that. We've had a good show. I do want to thank the audience. We have a great audience. We really do. And I get comments all the time. I bet you 20, 30 people a week that I bump into say, I watched the show. And I'm like, what caught your eye? My fingernails. That's what it is.
Here's the one. Here's what I hear people say. I was flipping through the channel.
And
I saw this guy sitting down with all this stuff behind him.
Oh, yeah.
And it looked totally different than anything else I was seeing on TV.
Correct.
I had to see what it was.
Right, because I knew the police were busting in any time because he was crazy.
This guy has taken over the TV channel.
Over, right. So anyway, Mother's Day is not this weekend. It's next weekend, I think.
That's correct.
That's correct. Boy, he was on that, wasn't
he? Yeah.
That was the quickest response other than the free barbecue chicken.
Jessica has drilled that in his head for many, many years.
All right, what are you doing for Mother's Day?
I don't know what we're doing
secret.
yet.
I bet you're getting her a massage and having her car washed and waxed and cutting the grass.
She is getting a gift. She doesn't like me to get her gifts.
Really?
She'd rather just spend time together.
Because you probably spend her money.
Yeah, well, sure.
Spend your money, Brooks.
But yeah, I am getting her a gift. She doesn't know that yet. So if she's watching the show now, she knows. But she'll be happy, I think.
I mean, are they going to be able to drive it up that day? Or are they bringing it the night before?
No, I'm going to get it delivered the night before.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
This will be exciting, won't it?
That's like the nicest Escalade I've seen in a while.
It is nice.
Yeah.
I can't believe he got the long one, though.
Right.
You need the
harder to park.
You need the extra
It is.
space.
Yeah,
When
but
we go on
she's not
vacation,
going to be
we got
able to
a lot
park
of
such
But
a
it's
long
got all
vehicle.
the sensors on it and the cameras everywhere.
It drives
It's
itself.
brand new, 2018.
It drives itself. It's like an Uber thing. Man, could you imagine having a 2018 Escalade?
Yeah.
I would like to have one.
Wow.
That would be like
They don't even make 'em yet.
$100,000 is what that would be.
Yeah.
I looked at one.
And
It
that
was
guy is the
97
driver
for a
that's going to
17.
drive her around, huh?
Now what? Now we're down to 1 minute?
Down
What's
to
the
1
deal? I
minute.
thought you stopped the clock.
It just keeps going. I hit pause.
All right,
There's
everybody.
pause.
It is our final minute. I don't know the exact seconds, but thanks a lot. Thank you, Colin. Thank you, Sky. Thank you, Brooks. Thank you, Colin II, Brandon Ritter, everybody in between, everybody. Hey, speaking of My Cozy TV,
Yeah.
if you're watching and you've never met Bob Bachman, mark July 8th down. He's going to be in the pancake eating contest. And if you want to be in, I need to know because we're only allowing 12 people and we're over 12. Hold it. We're only allowing 20 people, and we're over 12 already, okay? So let me know if you want to be in that pancake eating contest. But Bob Bachman's going to be there, and he's going to be in it. Abby Smith's going to be in it. It's going to be a lot of fun. Do you have the list? No? Okay. Well, anyway, now what? Now he's telling me we're about done. So anyway, everybody have a good weekend. Get out and do something. Go kayaking. Smile to people. That's easy and free. God bless you. I'll see you next week. Bye.